Ooh, we're live. Look at that. Welcome, my children, to your Sunday service with your pastor, Pastor Big Fat Bastard. And it's so lovely to have you all with me today. On your behalf, of course, it is lovely to have me too. Thank you. And it is even more lovely than me, which is saying something. For me to bring you Miirym's Teamer Dragons list here. And later on, we're going to be playing another um another historic brawl list here, hence the little surprise in the title there. And since I have 100 subs, actually, Big Fat MTG, you have even more than that. Yeah, I know, I am even a bigger deal than 100 subs. Thank you, by the way, for pointing that out. um and I am going to be giving away pretty much the only stuff that I have to give away. Just a couple of like Dominaria pre-release codes. Check the description. It's written there. I tried to do my best to get rid of any ambiguity and stuff and leave the clearest instructions I could there. I'm not always the best at that. I tried my bestest, okay? So look for that in the description. The instructions are there. But let's just briefly cover this right quick. The commander is Miirym, Sentinel Worm. When non-token dragons enter, we can create a copy of them, and the copies aren't legendary if that dragon is legendary. So that means that we can copy dragons like Atsushi, who have really nice on-death effects, right? We can copy, let's see, Kira, who is a legendary dragon as well. That's really nice. This one's a pretty good dragon to copy. This one, because whenever we cast a dragon spell, I mean, sure, an adventure spell too. I guess maybe we have a few of those. I added Monsters Manual that has an adventure. We'll see that in a second. But this deals damage equal to the spell's mana value to any target that isn't a commander. So it's essentially, where is it? It's Terror of the Peaks at home, you know? Except not really, because I guess it doesn't fit in with the meme because it is pretty good too. So I guess it's not Terror of the Peaks at home. I'm sorry, Lotion. I'm gonna call it Lotion now because Lojan. I just feel weird. Like we're just gonna call it Lotion. I also threw this one in. Thrakkus the Butthurt because it doubles the power of each dragon we control. It's a legendary dragon. It can be doubled with the commander. I thought it might be good. Like if the opponent starts getting big, like toughnesses on the field, maybe we can still compete with it, right? Something that I also threw in today. Where are you? There you go. Monster Manual. So, like I said, it has a adventure. There's the word. So if we have Lotion on the field, then it pays to put this out. Darren Snodgrass, Notification Squad. How you doing, man? I appreciate it when people show up. Hell yeah, man. And sir, Darren Snodgrass, Mr. Snodgrass, I'd like to invite you, if you are interested, to check the description. Read the whole thing about the pre-release codes, because if you've already redeemed Dominaria pre-release codes, it would sort of be a waste to take them from somebody who can redeem them, right? Like if you've already redeemed a 6-pack code, for example. So yeah, I wrote it up there if you're interested. I mean, if not, don't bother. But either way, welcome, and I appreciate having you, man. Thank you for your continued support, sir. But yeah, I put in Monster Manual because we can tap one and tap it and put a creature card from hand onto battlefield, which is kind of cool, right? We also have Kiora here, who can untap target permanent, so that we may have an opportunity to play with that, right? Untap target permanent, of course, being Monster Manual, put some more dragons on the field, maybe get some more payoffs with Guardian Dragon or Guardian Project whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control. If it doesn't have the same name as another creature you control or a creature card in your graveyard, draw a card. I didn't need to read the whole thing. Sorry, I got carried away there. But either way, yeah, it gets us more cards. Another thing I put in was this. I played against somebody who was doing dragons also. They used this. I thought that it was a pretty good idea, right? I mean, it's a dragon. When it dies, we can search for a dragon card, put it in hand, so it tutors for any dragon in the deck, which is really nice because I love me some Terror of the Peaks, you know? So this is cool, especially if it gets doubled by the commander, because then we could get like 2 tutors out of it, which is a little bit of card advantage game there. Is there really anything else that I did here? I don't think there's too much else that's new. This is still waiting to be replaced by probably one of those ancient dragons that are like mythic rares, but my next mythic rare is going to go to something else. I'll talk about that later because it sort of belies my little surprise for later. I'm running another historic Brawl deck. I'm going to be doing that at some point later because I'm probably going to be streaming a little longer than I normally do, and I don't want to get like bored here. So let's see. We're going to go to last played. This Brawl. All right, let's go. Like to thank everyone for joining me. Anyone who's here live now, shout out to you, Darren, man. Appreciate you here. Anyone watching this pre-recorded, most likely skipping through this. So, hi. If you walked away from your computer, how you doing? Appreciate having you, man. Thank you. Or girl. Or non bi. Ugh, God. I throw up in my mouth every time. All right. Wow, this is taking a little bit. Hell yeah, Darren Snodgrass. Me. He said me. I'm not sure if you're referring to the giveaway, in which case just make sure after this to comment on the video. I don't know if you can comment on this until after the stream is done. That's why I said like within a day of doing this, because I mean I know that we all have other shit to do besides watch big fat MTG all day. I mean that would be a perfect day, but not every day can be perfect, so I get it. It's all good. If only we had a source of blue, because we do have some blue. This is this might have to be a mulligan. I mean, that one feels like a trap. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're gonna keep this one definitely. It's usable. This enters unless we control 2 or more other lands. Perfect. We can go this turn 1. Enters tap. That's perfectly fine. We could do the Signet next, I think. Especially since Grixis color's over there. Alright, we have plenty of land to discard at the moment, I think. We'll take 3 damage from Quoxia, which sucks, but whatever. This... I think we'll hit Arcane Signets, because into those colors, I mean, they'd love to mess around with this guy, right? Yeah, it gets Atsushi onto the field a little sooner. Although they just held up lands that they could, like, conceivably destroy stuff. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to hit Explore. Actually, why don't we start with this, just in case they want to kill it or counter that? Because I'd rather get the card out of Explore more than I'd like that. So yeah, let's see what we get here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly why I didn't do that last turn. We're gonna drop the land, and that'll be our turn. There you go. And Browntown, first of all, ew. Browntown, damn. It just ducks out. He knows better. He knows he's up against dragons. He knows he's running a loser little mamby-pamby deck right there. He has no chance. He does the right thing, though, so we got to tip our fedora to him. It's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we're going to check the store right fast. I'm going to see if the one thing that I'm looking for in the store... Well, I guess there's, like, a couple of sleeves, but namely, like, those dragon sleeves that, like, have the dragon kind of sort of breathing fire, That's really what I'm looking for. 46%? What are you, weird? What are you, freaking weird? Is that even 46%? Because that comes out to such an even... Is that really you're so... What? How did they... I want to know how they arrived at that. And then I want to slap whoever... I want to slap the ugly off of whichever pencil neck geek fucking decided to do that thinking they're funny. You're not. It's not cute. Oh my god. Alright, back to the next one. Let's go. Ugh. I like this I like this background here. I like the really soft bluish green. I like how like a lot of those lands, they'll usually it looks like they give the artist the direction to like incorporate the colors that the land produces into the art. I like those. It's nice. This feels like a trap. Because, I mean, we have the Fearsome Whelp, but it doesn't do too much against this. We really need to get this onto the field. I think we have to mulligan that. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. We're hoping for the best. It can get the it can cast the commander. We're gonna do it. They all come into play. Oh, that one doesn't. Oh, that does come into play tapped. Okay. William, hell yeah. How you doing, man? Yeah, what up, Doc? Classic Looney Tunes. I don't know if that's how you say it, but when you say it, I think of Bugs Bunny chewing his carrot. Say, what's up, Doc? Oh, good. And we have a forest or an island to show. 2 of them, as a matter of fact. So we get this into play tapped. Reveal forest or island. There, bada bing. Do we hit the Ornithopter? Yeah, let's hit the Ornithopter past turn. Oh, yeah, that's right. New inclusion there. I thought that this was a really cool card. Saw someone use it. I was like, oh my goodness. Look at that. It taps for 1 mana of any color. Costs 2. Not terrible. Looks like they're thinking of doing something to it. Okay, not terrible. Annoying, but, you know, alright. Think we'll, drop this. I think we hit the Ornithopter again there, right? I mean, there is an option for this, actually, now that we have 2 of these green spells here to both be reduced. But right now, I'm kind of liking this guy into this, so we can get the card. I hope that we can actually do that. Let's see. Maybe I should have waited to do that until I drew the card. Trigger happy me. Alright, what are you gonna do? Mr. Blue Power Control Player, you're in control, man. You've got it all figured out. What do you watch, Joe Rogan? Oh, got it all figured out. There you go. Brazen Bar are really good stuff. All right, draw a card. Cool. Okay, yeah, we'll take another land. Not bad, not bad. All right, they pass turn with a bunch of mana untapped. I think we'll start with this Orb of Dragonkind, so if they want to counter one, this is the one that isn't as powerful. I think this one's much more powerful because it gives +1/+1 and hexproof. I really like this one, man. I love this card. We'll do that. I don't think we will attack just in case if they flash in a Night Pack Ambusher. That's what I am heavily expecting, so I think we pass the turn here. Okay. Looks like they were holding up counters instead, conceivably. I don't really know what's going on here. Let's take a look at their commander. Maybe it'll shed some light. All right, you could, let me pass. Whenever you cast your first spell, reveal, okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. All right. No blockers. Sorry, let me put my text box back in a friendly position. William says, I have a new magic deck for you. Good. Oh, he says good. It comes with the seal of approval there. Okay, I like that. I think we're going to hit this Orb of Dragonkind. I'm interested, William, but remember, no guarantees, because the thing is, I'd like to kind of start moving into Historic Brawl, just because I've been forced to. My hand has been kind of forced by the losers who maintain this game, and who think it's a good idea to... Okay, we get the Scry. Even if they counter it, we did cast a Dragon spell. Alright, its controller mills 3 cards. Okay, we mill before the Scry. I guess that's pretty good, all things considered. I think this can probably go away. I like Cura. Flying Death Touch, I think we can keep that one. It will not enter with the +1/+1 counter. We will swing with 2 things for 4 damage, so we can at least get something in. Alright, what is this? This adapts at 8 mana. Okay, 1 less to cast for each instant of sorcery in graveyard. Alright, do I have to keep count of that? It doesn't keep count for me. There's no little number on there. A lot of those things that keep count have... Oh, okay, there it is. Cost modified 2. Okay, that's the bottom little box of text. Okay, that's cool. Alright. They brought their counter back. Oh my god. Fair enough. I have no problem baiting the counter with Cura, then going straight into Terror of the Peaks. We have the, let's see, this is going to cost 4, this costs 4, so we have the 8 mana to do that. We have 10, as a matter of fact. I'm A-okay with dropping this one right now. Yeah, let's drop Cura. Pay for it with all those orbs. Get that Scry. We're baiting the counter super hard here. I kind of like those. I like the Shivan Devastator because we can put tons of mana into it. I like Lair of the Hydra because it gets a creature onto the field that they can't counter. They allow that to happen. They're holding up the counter for our our commander here. I think I'm not going to play this. I think I'm going to bait the counter again with Shivan Devastator next turn. I think we attack with I think I'll attack with everything. They have one of these. Yeah, I think I'd rather really start hurting them. Yeah, let's really start hurting them. I think even Kira too. Wow. Wow, we got this, idiot. And Darren, you said code. Make sure after the video you just comment on the video, okay? Definitely comment on the video. You have until like 24 hours after I finish streaming. So just take your time. It's all good. Go about your day. Do something. Wake up rested and refreshed tomorrow. At some point, hit the comment or whatever today. You know, it's all good. Same to you, William. If you're interested in the giveaway, read the description. It's all there. Basically, just comment if you're interested. Now and after the video, so that you can leave a comment on the video rather than like chat, you know. We don't have green here. That's got to be a mulligan, unfortunately. Little top heavy. We go first is kind of okay. I'll take it. It's not the greatest, to be perfectly honest. Breeding Ground tapped. Yep, save 2 life. That's how we're going to do it. All the lands enter untapped now. Pretty nice. Not bad. We get Rootbound Crag into this dude. Hey, that's good. That is good. Oh my god, he won the course. I gotta do something about that, you Grixis loser. What are you gonna do? Discard a card. You didn't attack this turn. Okay, I think we'll drop... Do we need anything specific? Not really. Do we go Faceless Agent? I'm kind of liking Faceless Agent here, not gonna lie. Gets 2 more power on the board. Gets us a dragon card right now. I know it can be duplicated with this, but that's still a little ways out. We have this. We don't have a creature in the graveyard yet to kill this, unfortunately. Oh, now we will. Each player mills 4 cards. Okay, we can remove that. Then you may exile a creature or planeswalker from each graveyard. We have 2 creatures there, so we can... Yeah, we're going to exile this with this guy right here. They're taking forever to do the very extremely obvious choice there because they're a genius. Let's... I think we attack and then we hit this. The giveaway, it's just some Dominaria United pre-release codes, William. So each account is limited to redeeming one 6-pack codes, and I have 2 of those to give away. So if you've redeemed a 6-pack code of Dominaria United, then you won't be able to redeem this. Only Dominaria, it's per set. So like, you know, every pre-release you're allowed 1 6-pack code and 5 1-pack codes. Yeah, okay. I think we can hit the I think we can hit Miirym here. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the commander right now, and then we swing for a bunch. Does this do anything when it dies? When it dies, return up to 1 target instant or sorcery card to hand. I actually think I'm going to play Kira instead because I suspect that they're going to wipe the board. So I think we go this, and then give Kira with haste, and then swing in with everything. Not everything. Maybe just Kira. Because they're obviously just going to wipe the board, right? Pretty obvious. So that's pretty good value. We could get the spirit token out of Kira here. We definitely gave them reason to consider not wiping the board. How Angelo came for the giveaway. Oh, stayed because of you. One more time for the people in the cheap seats. Came for the giveaway. Stayed because of you. Hell yeah, How. Appreciate you for stopping by. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your support. If you're interested in the giveaway, I see you here in chat. Just write something at any time within 24 hours of the end of this giveaway, or at the end of the stream, I'm sorry. I put the stuff in, I put the details in the description there, but just write something, make a comment on the video after the video ends. I think that's the only time you can. I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest with you. We're going to, let's see. Return target instant or sorcery card. We'll attack, let's see, we'll attack with that. They're waiting for us to play our commander before they attack. Destroy target creature with no counters on it. Yep, very well. In this case, actually, since I don't want to put the spirit token into a board wipe, I think we'll look for the land cards here. Is that the best play? Because we don't really... I think maybe the spirit is better, actually. As much as I'd like to get the land cards, I think forcing them to really consider board wiping is a good idea here. Do we hit the Thunderbreak Regent? I'd rather do that after Miirym. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think we do. I think we have to really pressure them here. Maybe I should have done that before attacking. Alright, draw 2 cards, and they could do that again. Cool. Alright, I think we're good there. Yeah, I really want to pressure them to board wipe. It's pretty obvious that that's what they're intending to do here. And then just keep bringing back other board wipes with this. Return all non-land permanents target player controls to their hand. That is pretty darn annoying. Because we only have 5. Okay. Let's see. Garrick's Uprising is pretty good. I think we go this. Into this. Into this. Okay, wow. Okay, what do we got? Another River Rebuke? Choose a non-land card from it, or... Whoa, okay. You can cast that card. Alright, fortunately we don't have too much good stuff. They're definitely taking a look at the Shapeshifter, because that could be really nice for them. Thunderbreak isn't terrible to take away from us. Honestly, Masked Vandal wouldn't have been terrible to destroy our draw engine in Garrick's Uprising. They opt to take away the dragon. That's pretty good just to take it away from us. Okay, they hit the Thunderbreak Regent. I don't mind casting the Commander right now. I think it's pretty good to hit it with haste and then attack. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Get the card. It's not really the land that we needed, unfortunately. We'll attack with that. Do we attack with the... No, not with the Anarchomancer. It reduces the cost. I was thinking go a Braid after they block this. Yeah. Not gonna lie, forgot that Garrick's Uprising gives stuff trample. I was kind of surprised to see that. So if they want a board wipe, really they're only getting rid of the what's it called? The commander here. Yeah, pretty super obvious. But we can bring our dragons in with haste. Not terrible. They're obviously going to bring the board wipe back to hand. Okay, not quite the board wipe there. Haughty Jin, not terrible. We do get a land that is pretty nice. We'll put it on that. I think it's Terror of the Peaks. Terror of the Peaks past turn. I mean, we could get the Ornithopter in too. They're just gonna return everything to our hand is kind of the problem. Yeah, might as well play it, whatever. Do we attack? I think maybe, nah. Let it come back to the hand. Let's see, it costs 5, It's gonna be tough really to do anything with that, to be honest. I don't think we have enough lands and dorks, and we're kind of just getting Rivers Rebuked on, like, you know, on repeat here. It actually kind of sucks that we lost this thing, since it reduces the cost of, like, spells. You know, yeah, that kind of sucks. We do get a land drop, though, which is pretty fortunate. We have 7 lands. We can go this, Terror of the Peaks, into a 2-drop, but we don't really have a 2-drop here, so, I think maybe this. Into... Do I do it into that? Yeah, because I can still explore with Jade Light Ranger if I do that. I'd like to get this guy on the field. Especially if they're going to start sending stuff back to our hand. At least it's a nice enter the battlefield effect, I think. We'll do that. We don't have anything with power 4 or toughness to be triggering this turn, so not the biggest loss. I think we can graveyard that. Lathless? Lathless is interesting. Because Lathless is a big dragon that's going to cause them issues. Lathless might stay on library. Arcane Bombardment, that's probably just about it. I would assume they choose even here. Gets rid of the Ornithopter and not their Haughty Djinn. It's looking kind of not good at this point. The only thing we have right now is probably Lathless at 6 mana into... Can we do this? No, we have 8 mana, so we can't do Lathless into the Faceless Agent here, unfortunately. I mean, we could bring the Commander in, and then swing for a decent amount. I think it might be... Lathless is kind of okay. Let's see. This costs that, and then we have 3 more mana. Might have to be Garruk's Uprising into this thing. Get another card. Star of Extinction, not terrible. We'll put this on red. We have enough blue here. We can only attack for this because we have to keep open the blocker. Okay, if they get the board wipe, we're kind of screwed, but since Terror of the Peaks has an odd mana cost, and so does this, they would have to call odd on their board wipe here. And kill them both. And Arcane Bombardment is removing instants and sorceries from their graveyard. They're putting them back in, they're taking them out, so we'll see. They do that. We're gonna have to block that because they're just gonna cast an instant to bring it up to a 8 and then win. Right? If they have 1 mana, that might be it. They have 2 mana, so they probably need to wipe the board. That's it. Alright, boys. I don't see them doing anything else except resigning before we can swing in for the victory. So, good game. We did it, I think. Oh, wow. Alright, I mean, it was interesting. It was an interesting game. They were definitely going ahead because we weren't getting nutty with our commander. They were getting nutty with Arcane Bombardment, so damn. I think it was just in the nick of time because I think they were getting better odds by the turn. They should not have tapped out there, and they should not have attacked with their Haughty Djinn. Although maybe they should have, because if they didn't, then I would be able to profit off of Terror of the Peak, so maybe they did make the right move. Whew, not gonna lie, I'm happy for that one. Alright. Lil Peepee. Okay. This is gonna probably be a mulligan there. Not terrible. It gets us to our commander kind of quick, so long as we can get a source of red. I can keep this. We get we get the first draw, and we get an extra draw out of Explore. Okay, that passed turn. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell, unless that player pays X. Okay, so I think we might want to abrade that right away, just so that we get rid of their draw engine ASAP as possible. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even have a source of red. So, yeah. Might need to Besage you that next turn. Drop this one, comes into play tapped, and we might need the Besage you there. Yeah. I mean, we'll see, because I also need Besage you for, like, Goreclaw here. Oh my god, this guy's actually such a blue-white player. I think we can hit that. I think we could use Besage you at this point. Yeah. I really hope they don't hit the shore up or something on it. Oh, yeah, very good. Yep, we're not going to get it. Very good. Very nice. Yep, they don't get the land, but we don't get to use Besage you either, so that's pretty good. You got a beast in your green and blue and red deck. I mean, I don't know exactly which one's the beast. I'm sure I do. Yeah, Darren. I would read the description, because it's going to be a giveaway, like probably on I'll be messaging you probably on, like Tuesday or something about that. But you got to comment after the video, right? Like down below the video. Let's see. Do we hit Goreclaw and have him just immediately die? I kind of like it. Yeah. Alright, they kill Goreclaw. That sucks, but we can get the Abrade on their what's it called? Their Esper Sentinel here. We take some damage. That definitely sucks, but I think we'll get the Abrade to resolve here, which is pretty cool. And we can follow it up with, I think, Colossal Majesty. Destroy target artifact. Do we pay? No, because I want to play Colossal Majesty. Alright, we got that down. Not terrible. I'm not sure if we go Miirym first. Or Vanquisher's Banner. I think it might be Miirym. One, two, three. Then we do this. I think it's Miirym. Especially while they're tapped out. At least it won't get countered, right? It'll get freaking exiled. For all we know, it gets well, it has ward too. So on their turn, they'll have to do something. Okay, very nice. 2 draw 2 and gain 2 life. Beautiful. Very, very good. Damn. The cards. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my. How many cards do they have in hand? Oh my gosh. They had 11. They just dropped down to 10 with that. My goodness. They're definitely doing something big if they paid 2 life for their, like, 7th land there. Jesus Christ. Alright. Wow, very nice, very nice. It looks like they can only kill it with a 2-mana spell, which I mean, I'm sure they have plenty of. I just hope they don't have it in their hand right now, because it does have the ward 2 cost, and they have 4 mana. So we would love it if it lasted the turn, because I can go Kiora and then into Faceless Agent. We'll also get a card draw right here off of Colossal Majesty, since at the beginning of our upkeep, we do control a creature power 4 or greater. They're really debating passing the turn. Wow. Oh, never mind. They were just looking for the cards to discard. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Wow. Okay, I think we're gonna put that on red. Do we do Kiora into Vanquisher's Banner? Or Kiora into Faceless Agent, because then this would get duplicated and we would get two dragons into hand. 1, 2, 3, and then we can untap and then go Vanquisher's Banner. Is that the right move there? I think I might want to do Faceless Agent. Wow. All right then. I guess we could do this into Faceless Agent. Because it would reduce the dragon, which it is, by 2 down to 1. So I think we'll do that. Jesus Christ, my dude. Now this one, I would love it if this resolved. Oh, thank you. Yes, because it gets duplicated. And we will definitely swing. As we need to start bringing them down from that pretty darn high life total. Especially since they can always flash this in and out, gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. What Magic deck am I going to use in my next stream? I think I'm going to debut it later into this stream, so I'll leave that one up for later, because that's the little surprise in the title. But I will tell you that after I use that for the next 2 videos, this next week, I will be using Naya Fight Rigging Dinosaurs, right, with Jishath, Zakama, and trying to cheat them out with the fight rigging there. So I think that'll be fun. Hopefully that gives you something nice to look forward to. I really enjoy the fun possibilities of getting Jishath Zakam out, you know? Those guys are pretty cool. Touch the freaking Spirit Realm. He's going to do that on the Commander. That sucks. We do get Lathless, though. We get Lathless into Dragonborn Looter, which is pretty good. They do have to pay 2 mana to ward, so we move it to command zone. Demanding Dragon is good. I think I might want to go this into this. Do I do that? I think that might be the move here. Although they honestly just keep on doing that. Maybe it's Lathless into Demanding Dragon. Do we have the red for that? We do have the red for that. I think Lathless into Demanding Dragon might be the play here. We have... Yeah, that might be it. Let's go Lathless Demanding Dragon. Oh, right. Yeah, not enough. Okay, fine. Then in that case, we'll do this, because it is a dragon that enters, so we will get the... Yep. I think we can attack with these two boys right here, because we can use Lathless to Lathless's ability to give them both +1/+0, and then they'll start trading with them. They blocked with Oracle of the Alpha and that, so I don't think they see this coming. Yeah, they just saw it coming, so now they probably are going to unblock those, I have to assume. They're looking for... I don't know what they read Lathless, but it's at the bottom of it. Maybe they didn't want to read the whole thing. Yeah, that was definitely an oops. They didn't read the whole thing. They just read the middle paragraph. They forgot to read to the end. Fair enough. It's no problem. They're doing a great job still. Wow. Okay. Well, they have 3 lands. What are we gonna do here? This guy into this. Maybe we do Vanquisher's Banner into Dragonborn Looter. I mean, they're tapped pretty much all out. We need to get some value going, and the Vanquisher's Banner definitely does it. And it's definitely a thing that they would love to counter, so hitting it while they're tapped out, I think, is probably a good idea there. Shivan Reef, that's really nice that enters untapped. That is 8 mana that we have to mess around with here. I think we definitely go this guy. Dragon. Into probably this, just to actually get the card out of it. Even though it doesn't tap us out, it gets the card. And actually, that is an extremely good top deck. Hopefully that stays around. We will not attack with that. I'm not risking that. Oh no, he's playing the Power 9, you guys! Okay, Fabled Passage, very nice. They get the untapped island. Good, good. Okay. 7 new cards. I mean, this is good. Okay, fortunately they're down to, well, 4 lands is actually pretty good, and 5, and... Alright, and another thing there, and they get another turn, right? That's what this... did they play the extra turn one? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's right here. It's behind my text box. It's, like, just barely there. Can't even see what it says. Oh, I mean, we definitely cannot compete with their value right now. Unfortunately, we don't have enough lands on the field to really do it. The Rhythm of the Wild is okay. I mean, I don't know if they're countering super a lot. Makes me feel better about them countering it. Countering stuff. If we get Otawara on the field, we have 9 lands. We could go Silverback Elder into Undercover Operative as a copy of Silverback Elder, and we could start blowing some stuff up there. I think Esper Sentinel would be the best one to blow up there. I don't know if we pay for that. Might have to be Otawara here. Do we go this into this? I think we might need more creatures on the field is the problem. I think we go this into the Undercover Operative. Now that's a great thing to counter. So if they have a counter, I'm assuming they will counter that. We're going to destroy target artifact or enchantment. It looks like we're going to hit this thing because it's their draw. It's one of their many draw engines. Alright, they counter the spell. We still get that because that's an on-cast ability. And that's pretty much all we have. That looks like it's just about good game. They did a good job. It wasn't miserable playing them. They did a lot. But, you know, kind of cool to behold, if you will. I don't know if they just swing wide at this point. We're not attacking. You know what? I don't think we're gonna win, honestly. Because I don't know if they're even gonna win next turn, so I don't really want to sit through like 2 more of their minute-long turns. So good game to them, you know. Wasn't frustrating playing them at all. It took a little while, but you know, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Beats Explorer every day of the week. Or as I call it, Flavors of Liliana. That's a really lame thing to or as I call it. Super lame. But very descriptive. Alright, we're up against Sigarda, Champion of Light. Doesn't that like put +1/+1 counters on their creatures or something? Oh, I'll have to look at it here. Okay, go. Wow, he knew. He knew. He took one look at the commander. He knew. Boys. Boys, it's just that easy. It's just that easy. Ugh. We got Touch the Spirit Realm. Okay, cool. Maybe that adds to my vault progress. I don't remember exactly what my vault progress was. We're at 17%. That's pretty cool. Okay. Play. Let's keep going. That vault thing, by the way, for those of us who don't know, there may be some of us, when you get the vault to 100%, you get a little treasure chest icon right up there, right about where I hovered over the wildcards thing, and you can click it to gain 1 mythic rare wildcard, 2 rare wildcards, and maybe 3 uncommons. I don't freaking know. Most of us are more concerned with the mythic and rares. But I guess, you know, when a new set comes out, you can use those uncommons to just get the uncommons from that set because the vault progress goes up when you get cards that you already have 4 of. So a lot of people, when a new set comes out, they will... Do we keep this? It's not terrible. They have a cheap commander, so this might be good to send it back to their hand really quick. But yeah, a lot of people will draft as many commons and uncommons from the new set as possible, so that way they can start getting their vault progress up as fast as possible. And it kind of like makes it sort of makes it so that you're converting your common and uncommon wildcards into rares. I think we'll have to start with this one. Comes into play tapped. I like that. I didn't even see what this does. Okay, so they're going to be party tribal. Okay, cool. Yep. We'll do this pass turn. There you go. Would not mind if they drop their commander so we can cheaply just send it back on our turn. Okay, they will not do that, so I guess we could drop Rhythm of the Wild. I'm A-okay with that. This taps for 1 mana of any color. Good, so I can save 2 life, bring this into play tapped. Yep, no blocks. Take the 3. Okay. Yeah, I think we won't go Goreclaw now because it might just die. At least if we have Rhythm of the Wild out first, Goreclaw can be hasted so that I could get in its quick 5 trampling damage and then promptly die. Or better yet, maybe we can hold it until we can go Goreclaw into something else. Although that's actually a little bit of mana away. Right, Goreclaw into Commander is 4, and then this costs 4. That's a total of 8 mana. We ain't there. We drop in a little Commander there, buddy. Shake down heavy. Okay. I like Fearsome Whelp and then hold open this. We'll give it a +1/+1 counter from Rhythm of the Wild. I think we do swing with it. Now, if they attack with Shakedown Heavy, I think I might use this. We would love if Fearsome Whelp lasts the turn because, I said Whelp, whatever. At the beginning of your upkeep, each dragon card in your hand, and we do have 3 of them, perpetually gains the spell cost 1 less to cast. We'll probably be using this, though, because, I assume they attack with Shakedown Heavy. Yep, they move to combat. Very well. I think we just do this right, I think we do this right now. Oh, it's a warrior, so it does go into its party. That's cool. And this is 2 things of the party? Oh, no, not. Okay. Yep, we take the 3 again. I would love a land drop. Okay, we don't get the land drop. Think we could still go Goreclaw. It's either Goreclaw or this. I like Goreclaw, though. I do like Goreclaw here. I think we haste him so that, because he's a big target. So we'll haste him so he gets the damage in. He'll get +1/+1. They'll probably just take the damage. There's no way they block, right? I mean, that was kind of even silly to say. I like this as purple. I like that. Really would love a land here so that I can go Miirym into a Lotion here. Or even Miirym into... I think Miirym into Lotion is pretty good because it puts not only Miirym onto the field with a big target, but this. And I would assume they try to kill the commander. I mean, if they don't board wipe at that point, to be honest. Okay, they got 2 mana, so at least we won't see Shakedown Heavy for an extra turn. What does this do exactly? Okay, yep, we'll definitely take that damage. We lose 2, they gain 2. Very nice, yep. Okay. And for main phase 2, what do we do? Because this, like, when they cast their second turn, it does stuff. Nice, yep, very good, very good. Okay. We did not get the land drop. A Braid does hit this thing. I think I might want to go Llanowar Visionary, draw a card into Abrading this. Especially since that's their commander. They're almost at the payoff for it where they can, If you have a full party, plus and plus, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I think it's Llanowar Visionary. It's the dork that we're looking for to be able to go this into Lotion. We'll give it the +1/+1 counter, so it's decent on the field. Get a card. Not exactly what we're looking for there. A Braid. I like it. Not bad. We'll swing with Goreclaw. I highly doubt they block that. Yeah. Because they get a repeating draw effect out of their 2/4. So I highly doubt that they could do the block here. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to kill the 2/4 Angel. That's got a repeating draw effect. We definitely kill that. They are very much considering this block. Yeah, because it has a repeating draw effect. Yeah, do you want to do that? Let's bring it up once again. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn. Oh, we're in their head, boys. I mean, that's fine, because they take 5 damage. This has lifelink. So, yeah, I mean, that's good. That also tells me by them wanting to preserve their creatures there that they're not going to board wipe. More than likely. I think they might be a little unsure with what they're doing right now, given how long it took them to hesitate like that. Shakedown heavy, okay, so that's another turn of not seeing their commander. I am a-okay with that. We can get Miirym and this onto the field. Only one of those non-token creatures have haste, so the non-token one, or the non-token one has haste. We can swing for a bunch. They're going to be up at 17. That's pretty good. Okay, I don't even know what this does. Can't bring it up large because my text box is over it. Search library for card, put in hand, then shuffle. If you have a full party and they do not, okay. You may cast a spell. Okay, so fortunately they don't get to do that. All right, and they're tapped out. Is Demanding Dragon the better play here? Goldspan Dragon is interesting. Because we'll make a total of 2 treasure tokens using it. I think we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then not 3 after it, unfortunately. So I think we go Miirym. Miirym into a Lotion, I think is better than Miirym into Demanding Dragon. Is it? Because I kind of wouldn't mind having the Demanding Dragons. It might be better to do that just right now. Because they'll actually start really pressuring them, I think. Although, actually, I don't think I can do that. I don't think I have the mana to do these. Yeah, so we'll just attack with this and this. I think that's pretty good. That's 12 damage. Makes them really consider blocking with that on Goreclaw. I'm happy to take that away. We can also do the Great Henge main phase 2 here. Now that this got +1/+1 until end of turn, we can drop the Great Henge. Not terrible at all. End turn. It's 2 extra mana. Should we lose our commander? It's a repeatable draw. So I think that was pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, I kind of look silly that I forgot that the colored mana. Whatever. Yep, okay, is that complete party? I don't really know. Let's take a look at that. Not quite. Are they missing human? No, they are. I don't even freaking know. Whatever, just whatever, man. They have 1 mana. So if this doesn't do something incredible, we're looking pretty good. They can't, at this point, they can't target this because it has Ward 2, right? Oh, no. No, you can't do that. You get the Great Henge, but you can't get the commander. It has Ward 2, and you should know that because it has an icon on it at all times letting you... Oh, no. That's sad. Oh, poor guy. I get that in paper. Like, it's pretty easy to not see the ward, especially since it doesn't always have rules text associated with it. Ward 2 or something takes up a very small portion of the text box, and I totally understand in paper why like these cards with so much text on them, you know. I'm going to be right back because I drink coffee and water, and if you've ever drank coffee and water, you know what I'm going to do. Trying to keep it PG because this is a Christian channel, you know, and we don't deal with that sort of vulgarity and filth here. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for waiting, my children, as I expelled the holy bladder. Your pastor, big fat bastard, is back. We're hitting the play button on Historic Brawl there. I'd like to thank everyone if you're joining me. I'd like to thank you if you're choosing to stay here as you know, I go take a break really quick because I understand that, you know, we're on the injured tubes and you don't want to sit there while nothing happens, you know, and fixing nothing happening, especially on YouTube, is a couple of clicks away and you get right onto something else. So I want to thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate having you. Just remember, read the description for details on that giveaway. It's all in there. And yeah, always like to thank you all for joining me. We got Eternal Witness, classic card. We're up against Feather. That used to dominate freaking Standard. And it was even a bunch in Explorer, and then Liliana happened. I think we can keep this. We go first, so that helps a lot with the Cultivate situation there. Hit this tapped, pass turn. This will be a red. And it does something. Okay. We can do this and pass turn. I wouldn't mind hitting this on Feather so we can save that. I would imagine they might play it next turn unless they want to like protect it or something, in which case they'll wait 2 turns to hold open 1 mana for it. I think right now we can do that, hit the Cultivate, we'll get... at this point we'll just get a green and a blue, because then we have this red here also. Or how about a red and a green? I think we got enough red at this point. We'll put this one on the field. We need a lot of red. We're running dragons. That's how it is. Yep, okay, they tap out for Feather. That's very good, because then we can do this, return it to hand. Although they might just take the return to hand. So it might be best to get... I don't know. Do we think that Terror of the Peaks just dies? It might be better to get Cura out, to be honest. Either Cura or... we could do this again to delay them. Mind Stone into doing that again to delay them is kind of okay by me. Just for the stall tactic. They'll probably take it to hand. instead of Command Zone. That way they can play it for 3 rather than 3+2. And then, yeah, I think that's good. We're good here. Okay, yep, they tap out for it again. Not bad. Now they have the red open. I would imagine you have to assume they have Reckless Rage in hand. 4 damage to target creature you don't control, namely Terror of the Peaks. Okay, they exile top 2. Okay, yep. I don't mind playing the commander now because I know that they have a lot of targeting effects, so if we can get Miirym out, it has ward 2. I think that's pretty good for that. Put this on red. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough to do this, unfortunately. I think we just go commander pass. Hopefully hopefully they don't have like a Swords to Plowshares or some type of 1 white to get rid of it. Or really anything to get rid of it. Okay, we are not making that block because that would be a little psychotic to just lose the commander like that, especially when we can go Terror of the Peaks coming up. Assuming they don't kill us. Yeah, there's no way we block either of those because, once again, psychotic. Oh, wow, we get to blow up Feather. 1,000,000% blow up Feather here. That is 7. So is that Explore into Terror of the Peaks? I think that's Explore into Terror of the Peaks. Yes, please. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Terror of the Peaks, and we'll blow up Feather. You love to see it. Do we attack? I don't think we're gonna block with this. Things to block with are Cura. Now that's something to block with. So we would love it if they didn't kill that. Okay, well they're gonna have to tap a lot for it, and we still have 2 Terror of the Peaks on the field. Yep, move that to Command Zone. It costs 8. We have 8 mana. Okay, that sucks. That definitely sucks. That's a lot. I think we have to take this. I mean, it's kind of putting ourselves at jeopardy here, but I think I just have to take that. Okay, I think that's about it. Good game. Yep. Very good. I tried to hit it. There it is. Good game. Yeah, maybe I should have blocked. I was a little greedy there. On to the next one. Very well. I was thinking of double Terror of the Peaks, but alas, I would have been alive with a single one. I don't know if we would have won, of course, but there you go. On to the next one. Very good, sir. Very good. We got around the Feather, but we didn't get around Feather's friends, so good stuff to them. Damn, Feather's a great card, man. That's a great card. Especially with those, like, 1 white mana protection instance that, like, they just can't do anything about it, like, every turn, because, like, you protect it from whatever color, and then you just get that instant back, like, whenever Feather brings your things back from the graveyard that you casted. Oh, man, that card is wild, man. What a great freaking card. I miss seeing it a lot in, like, I guess not just Standard, but, like, Explorer, you know? Teferi, who slows this. Oh, what fun. Blue-white player, and it's great. Unfortunately, this isn't really the best. I mean, we do have the Dragonborn Looter to go looting, but we don't even have a blue to get it down, so we might have to take the mulligan there. This is a little better. We have all of our colors. We have this. I like this. Alright, does anything? Yeah, we'll just drop that. I think first up is a Reclusive Taxidermist. Looks like they have something to do with 1 mana. Oh my god, he's actually a freaking blue-white player. I swear to god, it isn't every blue-white player, but it is every blue-white player. They aren't all the worst, but they are all the worst. You need dragon with life. Oh, yeah, there's a red-white dragon, I believe, right? Doesn't it have like flying, haste, and lifelinks? I forget exactly what it's called, but I believe I know which one you're talking about, sir. I think we'll go with this, especially since we what do we do here exactly? Do we hit the Herald's Horn? I think we hit the Herald's Horn here. I hope that resolves. Hit dragon there, so we can start getting some value out of it. Hopefully, we will attack Teferi. We don't have anything else to do with that 1 mana, so there you go. 1 whole entire damage, but bam. Okay, I mean, honestly, not terrible. It does take away a dork, but that isn't crippling, given our hand right there. That's a pretty cool card. Shouldn't be rare, but obviously alchemy is a corporate greed move, just in its entirety. What do we got? Damn, they got a whole lot of choices with that. Very good. They get that. Jesus. Okay. Hopefully we get a dragon here. Nope, it's an island. Very well. We play the island. That's probably this. I don't want to extend too far into a board wipe. I think we'll do this. Do we do this right now and drop the island? I might want to wait on that, honestly, because I mean the lands are good, right? They're probably gonna kill this like really fast. So why don't we just I think we'll attack, just so that if they because they have enough to cast this, so that way they can't ult that, right? Get it to 7 on 1 turn and then -7 the next. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. We have to assume they have a board wipe in hand, so I don't want to go too hard once again into board wipes. Okay, they take an extra turn after this one. Looking pretty good here. A bit of a snooze fest. We can grab a blankie, grab a snuggie if that's your thing. Oh man. Wow. Could probably get through a whole bedtime story of a considerable length as we wait for this freaking loser to do nothing. Which is a lot of fun. It's always the blue-white players. It isn't always the blue-white players, but it is always the blue-white players. Very well. And you got, oh, wow, you +1'd your Planeswalker and did nothing with it? You're a genius. Wow, I wish I was that smart. Holy crap. God, I can only hope one day, you know? Let's see. I kind of would like to go Herald's Horn and Garrick Uprising, so I don't think I can drop this one. I think I need 5 mana here to do, we'll start with Herald's Horn, I think. Yeah, I think Herald's Horn first. Dragon. I think I'll drop this too. It might be good. Although it does beg for a board wipe, to be perfectly honest. Oh, William. I don't have nearly... Remember, William. This game... Um, this game, getting those cards is not free, sir. Yeah, these cards are not free, my dude. I do not have the sort of resource to just put, like, decks together. Unfortunately. Yeah, that may or may not even ever happen with the considerable rare investment that would be to get those landfall creatures. And then the thing is, sir, that yeah, then I'm just playing an explorer, and what I'd really like to do is play more historic because, like, I mean, I'm done seeing, you know, different shades of Liliana. I mean, like, oh, are they running black aggro or mid-range? Are they running Rakdos aggro or mid-range? Or actually, there was a worlds tournament that recently happened, and 70% of the people, I think it was 68 or 69%, so we can say 7 out of 10 people were running the exact same deck. It was actually Esper mid-range, which just goes to show that these people are completely incompetent when it comes to balancing their game. Wildly incompetent, and it's pretty impressive, to be honest. I think we can hit this. I mean, we could do this, but we don't really have a payoff for it here, so I like this. This is looking pretty bad. It looks like they're just gonna block. They're going to be able to ult Teferi. He just comes off the battlefield. They can cast him again for 6. That's no problem, and we're looking pretty bad at this point. They're probably just going to interfere with everything we do, which is no problem because I have no problem getting out of a blue-white player game ever. As a matter of fact, it's really the best victory is to just run from as fast as you can because these bloodsuckers just take all of your time. And life's too short to play blue-white players, you know what I mean? If they want to sit there and spend, you know, roughly an hour for a best of 3 or here in historic, let's use algebra terms. I would estimate that blue-white players spend 3 times, actually probably 5 times at least as much time as aggro players do per game. And then on top of that, I guess mid-range probably 2 to 3 times as much per game for mid-range. And if they want to do that, then, you know, I mean, we just gotta, you know, life's too short, man, to play blue-white players. So we get out of there. It was pretty cool to see him, though. It wasn't super miserable. It just took freaking forever because it's always blue-white players. Ooh. Because we do have the looter into Ornithopter. We have Faceless Agent, which will give us a dragon card, and the dragon card will not be that one, so that is a bonus. This is kind of iffy. I don't know if this is the best idea. To be perfectly honest, I think it feels like it's a trap. Oh gosh. Opponent has taken 2 mulligans. Yeah, I feel your pain, bud. I think we will take this one. Holy crap, they mulliganed out. Poor dude. Aw, that's too bad. Yeah, but in an unranked format, we're much more likely to have things like that happen. I'm surprised this isn't ranked. I would imagine that this isn't ranked because they want people to rank up in Explorer and spend their rare wildcards on Liliana. Or Greasefang, or Haughty Jin, and those are your only choices. Okay, claim prize. It has everything about them is greedy. For example, did you guys see the recent update to the, hang on. Did you guys see the recent update? I actually really don't like this because like I played RuneScape and I know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Once again, I'm a recovering RuneScape player. So send me your thoughts, send me your prayers, you know. But you see this? You see this? I know that this isn't what you want to see. You want to see the game, but I hate this so much because what this is there's people out there who are compulsive gamblers. There's people out there who are completionists, and there's people out there who just they see something that's imperfect and they need to finish it. And what this is showing you, oh, look, you have a little more way to go. Oh, look, Streets of New Capenna. Oh, look, I'm almost done here. Oh, I could buy some Streets of New Capenna, and these blue bars could be full blue bars, and then they could become golden bars that I can fill too. Oh, would you look at that? It's a link to the store. I hate that because they're taking advantage of people with like illnesses, you know, gambling addicts, compulsive buyers, freaking completionists. I hate that they're rubbing in your face like, hey, you've got a problem, spend money and fix it. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, but that's what the fuck they're doing. And I know they're doing that because I watched RuneScape do that with like skills, and they like made certain graphics in your skills page that showed you that you had more work to go with certain skills, and like it gives you a reward for being perfect, and it looks rather incomplete. Like once you get one perfect, it's like a gold kind of border around your skills and your skills page. And then like once you get one, it doesn't look good, and it makes you want to do all of them, and it just speaks to mental illness. And then of course RuneScape goes ahead and has a mental illness charity week, you know, where they donate to a charity that's pretty sketchy. Let's see. All while, of course, taking advantage of gambling addicts with microtransactions. We'll hit this one first. Pass turn once again. Thank you, TED Talk. Oh boy, that's good. That's very good. I think we hit this. Pass turn. Next turn we can go Carnelian Orb into Llanowar Elf. We're a little slow here, but that does put 2 extra mana on the field, which is pretty good. So yep, we do that. Yes, please. Okay, there it is. Got it. Okay. That's pretty cool. We're very fortunate to have that there. We might want to hit the commander right now. I hope they can't kill it. They don't have a lot of mana. It gets haste, it can't attack, that's fine. I want to double Atsushi. Really hope they can't board wipe or kill it. Because it's got the ward too, once again. They have 3 mana right now. Okay, fine, they do get the 4th. Oh, that enters the battlefield tapped though, right? Oh no, okay, alright, fine. Well, I would love it if Miirym lived, because my whole point here is to just double Atsushi to get the benefits from him. Okay, well, they spent the exile on that, so if I had played Atsushi, they would have exiled him. I would have gotten the benefits. All right, fair enough. In that case, I'm kind of liking Kira. Because if Kira dies, I think I'll go and fetch the lands with her top ability when she dies. Search your library for up to 3 land cards, and they don't even have to be basic land cards. William, when is your Hydra? Honestly, man, the thing is, at some point, I don't know. At some point recently, I reached my freaking breaking point with Explorer, and I'm kind of just done with it, man. And I don't know. That's going to be a while out because it's a considerable rare investment just to lose to Liliana. You know what I mean? Like, the problem is that the format just isn't fun, and I'm enjoying this here. So if I can like come about a Hydra, you know, commander deck, then that would be interesting, but I really don't know about that one, man. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't know about it, dude. I think we could probably go... We have 6 mana. We can go with this guy into Kira. Oh, my bad. No, we can't. Sorry. In that case, we'll do it into Atsushi. No attacks. Pass turn. Hopefully one of our creatures dies instead of getting exiled so that we can use the Masked Vandal. You may exile a creature card from your graveyard when it enters the battlefield. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. That would, of course, be... Well, actually, at this point, it might be that. Because that's huge, but maybe they're not going to kill anything, so... But that's huge. Okay, not the worst land. Not the worst land at all. Okay, we'll take it. Yep, okay. Okay. Cool. I think we can probably drop Lathless, and then, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. So we're going to attack with these two. Because if they want to block Goblin and Archomancer, I'm okay with it. I don't think they're going to, since that thing does damage. And plus, that puts a creature card in our graveyard, which is sort of what I wanted here. That didn't work. Did I miss something? It has first strike. Okay, I'm an idiot. All right, fair enough. But you know what? Now we get to do this. Target an artifact or enchantment. Is it going to be that? It might actually be that, so that way we can start getting haste here. Yes. As much as I'd like to get rid of their 3 mana here, I think actually not having my dragons, even with haste, which I do have for them, sit around to be sitting ducks for their spells, I think that's okay. They have tons of mana. Yep, they get their commander out, and they still have 5 lands. Jeez, man. Very good, very good. And when do they get it exactly? Whenever it or another non-token shrine enters battlefield. Yeah, wow. Wow, holy crap. Well, they're going to destroy probably Atsushi here. So basically, we need a board wipe at this point. Right? Because what do? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess the treasures? Hope for the best there? Yeah. I think we have to kill this. I think it's Lathless and to kill that. So let's start with this. We can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we can do this. I'm kind of okay with this one again. Swing. Really hope that they don't kill it again. We do have enough to pay for Lathless still. Wait, William, honestly, man, I forget which deck you gave to me, but the thing is, even if you tell me the decks, William, the problem is you have to like spend like money and stuff to get them. Like, unfortunately, we can't just copy and paste and have whatever cards we want in this game. You know what I mean? Like, if you tell me the deck, basically what that does is that I can use that, and I can use placeholders. Oh, his commander can bring it back. Oh, Jesus. Return target enchantment card from graveyard to battlefield. Yep. Okay. Well, that's probably about it. Yeah. Good point, MacFin. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. This is definitely a deck where, like, you know, holy crap, like. Graveyard Hate, but probably Enchantment Hate is the best for this one. Do we do Lathless? And Thunderbreak is okay, but they just kill it and we only get 1 3 damage payoff and that's it. I kind of like Lathless here. Swing in. I think that's probably it because he just brings back his thing there. Yeah, so that's pretty much a good game. Yeah, we can't really deal with that value right now. Not enough artifact and enchantment removal. Without at least, like, the Silverback Elder would be the best, of course. That's the one, like, whenever you cast a creature spell, you can choose one of the 3 abilities, and the first one is destroy target artifact and enchantment. That's probably the best thing that I have against that. There's things like Reclamation Sage, which eventually, like, I could put into this deck once I get that Maskwood Nexus card, and that's when all your creatures become, like, either the chosen creature type or every creature type. I forget what it is, but that would be cool because, like, we could duplicate it with we could duplicate all of our creatures with the commander. You know, we could tutor for it with the Draconic Bard, which I have yet to see in a single game. Holy crap. Do I have any paper decks? Yeah, I have, like, Gruul Dinosaurs and Gruul Ilharg from, like, recent. And then I have a whole bunch from, like, 2012 to, like, so basically, whatever that was, like, Innistrad or the original Theros or something, and then prior to that, like, basically all the way back to the sets just after, like, Alpha Beta Unlimited and stuff. Because I was playing this right around 2000, so those cards back then, like, weren't too old, you know. So I don't even remember off the top of my head exactly what they are, but I do have a bunch of cards. But yeah, from the most recent, like, era of Magic, I pretty much have the things that I play on my channel. Cheap plug to myself. They're in my playlist. I have, like, the Gruul Ilharg playlist and Dinosaurs, amongst other ones, of course. But yeah, those are the ones I have in paper here. I guess we'll do... You know what? Actually, I was talking and I freaking fucked up there. I should not have selected that hand. My bad. I wasn't freaking paying attention. My bad. I'm sorry. I know you're yelling at the screen. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. And when I talk, it takes my my limited brain power away from, you know, what's going on here. So if I don't draw a green... at this point, yeah, let's just... I'm not even going to... Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Fuck you, everything about you, and the horse you rode in on. And I say better luck next time to your family in raising a normal functioning member of society, not an invalid. All right, very good. On to the next one. Breathe in. Breathe in the purity, breathe out the okay, breathe out the evil. All right, we did it. Good job, good job. On to the next one. And for those of you who are new, it's largely performative outrage. I like wrestling. I could just as easily say nothing, but I can't not talk shit if I have an opportunity to, because I love wrestling, man. I love when people yell at each other. It's funny. Oh, man. No. Unfortunately. And Fearsome Whelp is great, but yeah, nothing really to benefit from it. They go first. I mean, it's not good is the problem. So we have to... I think I'll mulligan that again. This is a lot better. We can get rid of probably this, because I think all these creatures are pretty instrumental. Even this one in stalling them. LOL, you're a lot cleaner than me when it comes... Well, I appreciate it, man. I mean, here on Sunday, trying to keep it as Christian as possible. Just kidding. But, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I just try to be, you know... I think that if you're watching me, I think you can probably get a sense of, not to, like, toot my own horn super hard, but, you know, like, authenticity, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not freaking... I mean, I am being performative, but, like, that's how I am in real life, you know? Just, like, a little attention seeker. Let's see. What exactly? Whenever it attacks... That could kind of suck. It's not their commander yet. I think we'll drop this and pass turn. We'll have to use Topiary Stomper to get a red so that we can get this out. We don't have a second source of red here. Wow, good stuff. I think we can block this. Probably just prevent a nice 1 damage there. Not terrible. Heard we get a new Ixalan. Oh, I'm so yeah, dude. I'm so looking forward to some nice dinosaurs, man. They really need some support. And if you watch my stuff, especially lately with dinosaurs, like once Liliana, Dominaria United, even once Streets of New Capenna and Ob Nixilis came out, like, it's been difficult, man. Like, dinosaurs need the freaking support, you know what I mean? And also Liliana needs to be banned, because I don't think the solution is really to raise everything else's power level. I think we need it to, like, go to, like, a decent power level, because at this point, like, I'm starting to feel like it's a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point, with how fast the games are over. I mean, Angels very much resembles Yu-Gi-Oh! In their life totals and the power of their creature and how they just fill up the board. We're getting our butts whooped. We'll block 1 whole entire damage, and we'll take tons of damage. We don't have a board wipe. That's probably it. Anger of the Gods top deck would pretty much be the only thing worthwhile here, which we don't get, unfortunately. I mean, we can get the Commander up, but I don't see what that really does for us. We have 6 mana. Yeah, that's probably just about it. I mean, I could send that back to... I think it's just the Commander and pass. We don't really do anything. At least we gained the life here with this thing. I don't know how much that helps. We can't attack our block with Topiary Stomper. So basically, we just prevent their equipped monster there for blocking. But yeah, actually, now that you reminded me that again, MacFin, I'm super happy for the dinosaurs, man. I really hope it's good. And something I was thinking of what I might like, because it might be more interesting for me instead of just saying, oh, we get new dinosaurs, I hope they're good. What I was thinking, it might be cool, for example, you know how dinosaurs have enrage triggers? It's not on this one. It's like the enrage means like whenever this creature is dealt damage, you get the effect. And so, like, for example, Ripjaw Raptor has an enrage effect. Whenever it's dealt damage, you draw a card. I think it might be nice to, like, whenever like an enrage ability is activated from one of your creatures, like, you get an extra one. Maybe it's only, like, activated once more per turn, you know what I mean? Or it's only activated once per turn per permanent card you have out that has that ability. I think it might be nice to have something that makes things cost more to kill dinosaurs, because, like, when I think about dinosaurs, I kind of think about something with, like, kind of like armor on it, if you will, you know, like kind of like a tough hide or maybe like strong bones or something. So maybe something that, like, makes spells cost more, like the more dinosaurs you have or something like that. You know what I mean? I think we have to block that and lose. Good game. I think that's probably it, right? Yeah, good game. There you go. Very nice. Oh, yeah, they swung super wide. Yep, very good, very good. So those are 2 ideas I had for dinosaurs. Now, obviously, these people, these losers, these scumbags, think this stuff out 2 years in advance, I believe is what it is. I guess that's not obvious, but that's what I keep hearing over and over again. So it's pretty wild that they actually planned for the meta to be this revolting, and for, like, Angels, for example, like, how much of a chance does dinosaurs have against Angels? It's just pretty wild, the disparity. But hopefully that can be bridged, you know? Hopefully that can be bridged. I would really like it. Ban Giada. That card's way too good at 2 mana. 2/2. It dorks for mana in white, and it gets an ever-increasingly powerful effect. And, like, all they need is 3 mana to destroy you. They don't even need Collected Company. Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. This is pretty decent, because you can mill 5 cards, return a creature milled this way to your hand. Let's try it. We go first. They always overcorrect. They always... Oh, well, yeah, it's much more profitable to overcorrect, because then you sell a lot of the card that's really good and that people have to have. And then once everyone buys a lot of them, for example, Meat Hook Massacre most recently, it didn't take them, like just about all of Meat Hook Massacre's run through standard for them to realize that Meat Hook Massacre was a problem. As a matter of fact, since they planned this stuff out 2 years in advance, they probably knew 3 years ago, before it was even released to us consumers, that Meat Hook Massacre was going to be an issue. This one's going to go for green, and I think we hit the Ornithopter pass turn. Nice top deck there, of course, to start getting a dork out on curve a little bit. I like it. Torch Courier there. That's part of the turn 3 Galta thing. I'll be playing that again soon at some point. But yeah, I just hope however they autocorrect with dinosaurs, I hope it isn't too terrible. I don't want my beautiful dinosaurs to get, let's see, does anything like deal damage? Whenever it becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to the creature blocking it. Okay, so we can do this one, I guess. Yeah, we'll just save 1 damage there. It's not bad. Very good, very good. Okay. Now we have this entering untapped. That's good stuff. I mean, we could go Domri and fight their stuff, but I don't know how good that is right now. I wouldn't mind this into this. Of course, we can also just straight drop the Monsters Manual, but I don't know how good that is. So maybe this into Mindstone. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you to the red player, of course, for sitting there while I did this, but now that I figured it out, at least I went a little fast-ish, sorta, kinda. So there you go, there's my Mind Stone, and hopefully they don't destroy target artifact. We've got a whole bunch of dorks out. They don't have too much power on the field, but since they are goblins, they can very easily get at least +1/+1. MacFit, I plan on getting Ancient Copper Dragon into my deck, but actually I have a plan for my next Mythic wildcard, which I'm just about to get, and it's Nyx Bloom Ancient, the thing that whenever you tap a permanent for mana, it adds triple that amount. And after this game, I think I'm going to switch over decks, and I'll show you probably exactly why, since there are some people here. I'll show you exactly why Nyx Bloom Ancient is my my next guy that I want to do. I think we dropped the commander. It has ward. It might be difficult for them to deal with. It would double this when it comes out, which whenever it attacks, double the power of each dragon you control. If we could attack with 2 of those and quadruple the power in total, that would be pretty cool. I think we don't attack. Yeah, let's not attack. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go Domri into this. That's pretty good. Block 1. There's one of them that deals damage, isn't it? Yeah, let's just do that one right now. Oh, the ward, yeah. Okay. Do we do Domri into attacking with this? Because this has trample, so it's going to be an 8, and this is going to be a 7 before they get doubled. I'm kind of okay with that. So long as they don't swing super wide, and they very well could. So let's do this, add, we don't really need a certain color. This. Do we attack with both? Yeah. So if they don't give +1/+1, then that's just about it. They have to do some blocking here because... Oh, no, they don't actually. Sorry, that is 22 damage in total. But yeah, Ancient Copper Dragon I think is going to be fantastic. I think I'd also like the blue one too. I don't know about the red one, to be honest, because the red one adds the treasures. Yeah, it looks like they're planning on winning. I would imagine if they can give everything +1/+1, then they just swing for victory here. We have 1 blocker. They have 8 creatures on the battlefield, so if they all get +1/+1, that's still only 16 damage. We can block 1 of them to make it 14 damage. That's if they all get +1/+1, which they have 4 cards in hand. It's highly likely. Or if they can tap to add more tokens, where X is the number of goblins you control, because they control 9 goblins right now, so they'll get 9 tokens. Now, if they can give everything +1/+1, they win. And haste. That is, let's see, 16, 17 things on the field. They took my thing. Double the power of each dragon you control until end of turn. All right, well. Those goblins aren't dragons, so we're just going to block this. I I think we have to block that, and then we swing in for victory. I think. I don't think they're going to win here because that's 2 damage plus 8 damage. That's 10 total damage. So we have lethal in the air right now, and they can't even do anything to it. It has ward 2, and what are they going to do with a mountain? Yeah, that's it. Good game. I don't see what they do here. I just picked up the Copper Dragon for my Rivas deck and hell yeah, that's cool, man. Might be a fun Brawl commander for you to Now, Rivas of the... Oh, Rivas. Yeah, I just did that because I just put together the Jund Dragons with Zayatora, the Incinerator. So, yeah, oh, Rivas, that would be awesome, man. I would love that. Thank you so much for that. That's a great suggestion. Yeah, absolutely. And then just really quick, since I'm going into the decks anyway, I think I want to switch over. So this is why I put plus small surprise. Well, not yet. Okay, sorry. Just I want to show one more thing. But just cheap plug to myself, as always, but I have a couple of these up, and I just organized all of my videos into playlists. So, yeah, I have Rivas and Zayatora, and since I love this guy, I have him in here. I have Goreclaw in here so that we can hopefully get Terror of the Peaks into something else in there. That's basically what that is. But yeah, I would Rivas of the Claw, a cheap commander. That would be really cool because as of right now, I have 2 expensive commanders. Oh, what's that? Drum roll, please, because oh, look at that, boys and girls. I know you exist. Let's see. What do we got here? Jishath, Commander. Probably not in its best at this point, but that is what we are switching over to here. We've got things like this to search for cards. Let me bring up Jishath, actually. I might as well bring him up first. Jishath's Sun's avatar. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So that's going to be good with things that make it so that all of our creatures are either a chosen type or every type. For example, there's a card Maskwood Nexus, which is going to be one of my next rare wild cards. It's like creature spells and creatures you have on the field and not on the field or whatever are every creature type. So then obviously when Jishath triggers, right, we would any creature would be a dinosaur, so we could put it onto the field. That's also why I have Terror of the Peaks here, because I think it's a great combo with Jishath. Even I know this is a dragon. But if we can get Jishath off and then bring creatures onto the battlefield, even if we might not win that turn because those creatures won't be attacking anymore after Jishath already gets his combat damage in, right? But Terror of the Peaks, if we can deal damage based on them just entering the battlefield, that might be extremely good. So yeah, Terror of the Peaks. Let's see. Is there anything super important in here to go over? Not really. It's got your normal dinosaurs. This guy's probably going to come out. This guy will probably come out for like Oracle of Muldia, the things that let you play lands off the top of your library. But since I don't have that yet, here's Oracle of Muldia at home. Mom, I want Oracle of Muldia. No, we have Muldia at home. This is pretty nice because it's a repeatable card draw. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or a land that isn't a mana ability, you can draw a card. Nice against manland. Nice against I don't know. I'm thinking actually Mayhem Devil. Let's see. Thrashing Brontodon for the coverage it provides. Used to play Jishath with Approach of the Second Sun. I don't know what that is. I know what Approach of the Sun God is. I don't know what that is, to be perfectly honest with you. Actually, let's do Approach. That's Dragon's Approach. Let me go to not collected. Let's see. Approach. Oh, cool. Okay, let me get my text box out of the way. Cool. All right. So instead of you typing it, I actually used my brain for a second, which doesn't always happen. Don't get used to it. If this spell was cast from your hand and you've cast another spell named Approach of a Second, you win the game. Oh, wow. Otherwise, put it into its owner's library 7th from the top, and you gain 7 whole entire lives. Okay, that's pretty cool. If only you could make it a creature and then get like Jishath to trigger it. And then I know this. I just lost to this earlier while I was testing this deck. But in the top end, because I think that's more fun, we've got all of our favorite dinosaurs here. We've got Galta. Galta's big. All hail the queen. We've got Zakama, and actually I'm planning on doing Zakama Tribal too, kind of like switching these, or just Tribal Commander, whatever, because the Nyx Bloom Ancient, let me actually bring that up for you guys. Nyx Bloom Ancient is going to be really important in these decks with expensive commanders. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, chiseled, handsome man. Look at that handsome man. Trample, he's a 7-coster now, but don't worry, I'll have other things that add more mana for each thing we tap. If you tap a permanent for mana, any permanent, not even land, it produces 3 times as much of that mana instead. Now we're going to combine that with this. I'm such a boomer, I have this from Judgment. That's how much of a boomer I am. Cheap plug to myself. Creatures you control get +1/+1, and, sorry, whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type that land produced. So that's another doubler. We have another doubler here in Nissa, Who Shakes the World. Whenever you tap a forest for mana, add an additional forest, right? So, yeah, we are going to be making big mana, and I'm actually probably going to put in, like, Gilded Lotus or something, which we just saw recently. Gilded Lotus, add 3 mana of any one color for 5 mana. Imagine if we had one of our mana doublers, or like the Mirari's Wake. I think that only adds +1, but imagine tapping this with Nyx Bloom Ancient, and then we have Zakama on the field, right? And then we could just go crazy with those abilities. Mac Finn says it was a bad Nombo. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you got something out of those rare wild cards, though, because the reason that Wizards doesn't allow you to test your cards before you use them is because they profit off of that sort of thing. So I hope you're still able to get use, because, middle fingers to the corporation. Did I just take out a card? No, I didn't. Okay. We're running the Great Henge because it's good and I like it. We have Fatties to reduce its cost. I don't know if this is going to stay in, but I feel like a one-sided board wipe might be okay. It's going to be better, of course, when we have those cards that accelerate us super hard. We've got Rampaging Brontodon, because in this format where the games could go a little longer on average, I think it might be really nice to give it +1/+1 for each land you control, and it has Trample to really pay from that. Star of Extinction, that's going to be nice once I get Temple Altasaur into play. Let me actually... I know I'm doing this a lot, ALTISAUR. Thank you, RuneScape, for teaching me how to type fast. Check this out. If a source would deal damage to another dinosaur you control, prevent all but one of that damage. So this thing would fall to the board wipe. But that would basically be a one-sided board wipe, right? Because everything that we have, every dinosaur that we have with more than 1 toughness would only be dealt 1 whole entire damage. We'd destroy one of their lands, but more importantly, we would most likely destroy just about all their creatures. Not bad there. I think I am excited to put this in the deck. We've got Carnage Tyrant, because Carnage Tyrant's good. We've got Atali, because Atali is good and fun, and people got some great spells for us to use, right? I would love to do that. We've got Bellowing Aegisaur. I think that's good. This is kind of a gamble, but I think that's good, right? In a format where the games go a little longer, sometimes the board states can get pretty big. I think that's pretty good to make them really consider countering. Yeah, although actually I don't have Reckless Rage in this deck, but whatever. That's something that I can do right now. Okay, there you go. And then here we have, Vanquisher's Banner. We're calling dinosaurs, of course, to draw a card whenever we get a dinosaur, and all dinosaurs we control get +1/+1. I just took it out. Okay, great. Silverback Elder, because I can't not have Silverback Elder in for the coverage it provides. Though it does everything, man. This to increase our mana before I spend more rares and mythics on other things that do that too. Terror of the Peaks to combo with Jishath, because I think it's fantastic. This obviously board wipe, gets the Planeswalkers too. Trapjaw Tyrant to start eating their stuff, right? That's good. And then sorry, I have to put in Vanquisher. Banner. There it is. Okay. So thank you for sticking with me as I maybe introduced that a little long, but I also wanted to show some future plans that I have with this deck, because it's definitely not finished, but I think it's in enough of a state where I can bring it out. It's going to be tough to cast Jishath, to be perfectly honest with you. Obviously, since we only have one source of adding extra mana in terms of Nissa there. Oh, my bad. It's going to be tough, but nevertheless, we hit play. There's a card in that Baldur's Gate alchemy set. It costs like 4 and a force. I forget what it is, but you search your library for a number of basic land cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. And I think I want that. I actually have that, which is nice. I'm not sure what I would put or take out for that. I think I have a 4 costing ramp spell that puts in two cards onto the field tapped. Maybe I would take that out since it only costs 1 more. We've got Explore into Jade Light. Sorry if I yelled there, but every time I say that, like it doesn't always sound too bad. We can put this in. That's red. That's good. I think we keep 7 here. I think that's Overgrown Farmland turn 1 into Lair of the Hydra turn 2. I think that's the friendliest way to do the manas here. Let's go. Let's go. All right. That is Lair of the Hydra. That is this. We'll put this down as red. All right. Hit Consider there on the blue side of things. Very good. They've got this stained glass sleeve. Nice. I like. She's no Vivian, but it'll do. We'll drop this one, I suppose. Pass the turn. So if we get another red, then we can drop this as white because what's it called? Trapjaw Tyrant does cost 3 and 2 planes there. Okay. I kind of like Jade Light Ranger into Llanowar Elves here. Just waiting on the land, see what we get. Colossal Majesty, I like that. So we'll library that twice, right? I mean, it's repeatable draw. I think that's good. This, pass turn. Hopefully they don't pass turn here, because that would make me feel a lot more comfortable playing Bellowing Aegisaur. Yeah, let's get this down now. I think we drop it as we probably drop it as white. Honestly, we have the red. At least now we have the double white for the whatever it's called, Trapjaw Tyrant. I think I want this on the field. Why don't we start by attacking with Jade Light, just in case it baits out any sort of removal spell from them. We could be a little more comfortable hitting the Bellowing Aegisaur. Okay, I think this is what we do now. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. All right. Well, that's pretty good because, yeah, it puts +1/+1 counters on each other creature you control. Unfortunately, it still dies to burn down the house, but that's a little ways off. Oh, boys. I think we're gonna go Rhythm of the Wild first, because I think Colossal Majesty might be a little more valuable. We do have a creature with power 4 or greater, Jade Light Ranger. Of course, we swing for 7. This doesn't necessarily feel good because they did miss their mana drop. Let's take a look at their commander. Oh, okay, that's the one that adds spirits, and then, yeah, mana dorks kind of, not really, sort of, off of spirits. Okay, cool. Yeah, poor guy. It doesn't look like he dropped the land. Yeah, poor. He even said good game, and poor guy, yeah. We tip our fedoras. Poor guy. Okay, that does stuff. I mean, that is pretty good. Whenever it or another wolf or werewolf dies, draw a card. It's not terrible. I don't really see people playing that in the very limited werewolf stuff I've seen. Back to Brawl. Let's go, baby! Like to thank everyone for stopping by. Really appreciate having you. Make sure you read the description, the whole thing, because if you're interested in this giveaway, but you've already redeemed Dominaria pre-release codes, each account is limited in how many codes can be redeemed per set. It is 1 6-pack code and 5 1-pack codes per account per set. So like if you redeemed your full amount of Streets of New Capenna pre-release sets, you're A-okay. It starts anew with every set. You can do them here. But if you've redeemed a 6-pack code for Dominaria Reunited, you're not going to get anything out of that code. We can go first. We have a turn 2 dork into this, which draws us a card. I like this thing. We've got Kinjali's Sunwing, which is pretty good. I don't think it's going to slow this dude down too much. I just saw Covert Go Blue that, you know, I think most of us know who that is. Yeah. He just released one with this. I believe it was competitive. Michael Hood, hey buddy, just found you while I'm at work. Loving the stream. Subscribe. Hell yeah. And hit the bell. GG's and have a great day. Once more, he loves the stream. Attention everybody, he loves the stream and he subscribed. So if you're interested in doing that, thank you Michael, by the way. Very much appreciate it. You have a better day. I hope everything goes smoothly at work, as little stress as it can be. You know what I mean? Blessings and peace upon you. But yeah, if anyone's interested in subscribing, I have all of my videos organized into playlists so that you can better make that decision. I like creature decks. I like making creatures big and fat and swinging in for what is usually not a victory, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, I love creature decks. I'm not smart enough to play things with like a lot of instants and sorceries that have convoluted victory conditions. Those are good too. I'm just an idiot. But yeah, if you're interested, yeah, it's all organized into playlists for you. Let's see. Is this could be Mind Stone into Llanowar Visionary? Can it be? If we drop this, that is 4 mana total. We could do 2 of them for this, and then we have 2 plus 3, right? So we can do that, right? That's how much of an idiot I am, by the way. But I did get it, okay? I did get it. Hell yeah. Emotes, appreciate it? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Let's go. I appreciate that. Let's do it. Happy that I'm found. Honestly, I like that you said that you found me, because I'm really, really happy, not gonna lie, with like the discoverability on YouTube. Like, I swear to God, like, I thought that I would be streaming for 0 people for a year. Not gonna lie. And I mean, I would too, because, you know, I enjoy the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really appreciate having you guys here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go Garrick's Uprising into the Caller here, although I feel like I'm just playing into a board wipe at that point. So maybe I just drop this instead, and go Garrick's Uprising and then attack for a 3. I mean, do we feel the board wipe? Right? I can't be alone with really smelling the board wipe here. Now, Jisheth costs 8. That's a considerable investment. But it does have haste, extremely fortunately, so I don't need any funky stuff going on to give it haste. Okay, they drop their commander. That's big. And it has Death Touch. Obviously, it doesn't need it right now with a 1-1 and a 2-2 on my side. Circuitous Route. Yeah, that's the thing that I might want to take out for another ramp spell, but I am happy to see it now. Do I play Circuitous Route into Kinjali's Sunwing? I'm kind of okay with that. What do we get? I think a green and a red are okay. Why don't we get we have enough to yeah, we could just get this one that comes into play tapped. It doesn't matter. We'll get this one too. It's all good. Doesn't matter. They both get into the battlefield tapped. That's all good. We hit this guy and we pass turn, because now we have a flyer at least, right? We don't swing. They might want to consider attacking or not, because their thing deals 6 damage, but it prevents 7 at the moment. So obviously, I'm sure they'll play more creatures. They have to sacrifice a land, but I know that this allows them to do stuff based on sacrificing land. Yeah, so you can play an additional land on each of your turns. They'll have Crucible of Worlds in this deck too. It doesn't ask me to. Yeah, okay, I don't have to respond. So Crucible of Worlds allows you to play lands from your graveyard. Fantastic, classic artifact. I think it might have been originally released in freaking Darksteel, which was part of the Mirrodin block with like a lot of artifacts. I mean, unless it wasn't. Somebody probably knows better than me. Holy crap, this guy does not know which artifact. Either that or he stepped away for a moment. I have to assume he stepped away for a moment. So yeah, you can play an additional land, okay, then whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, draw a card. So right there, I mean, he gets 2 draws on each of his upkeeps. He has to sacrifice a land, but he's gotta have things like play an additional land on each of your turns, be it whatever that dinosaur is, or Oracle of Muldiah, and then surely plenty more that I'm forgetting about. Holy crap, this guy's gonna rope out. I have to assume it's a disconnect. I didn't have so good of a start where he's not gonna play the game like this. Oh, I have oh, sorry, I have a thing here. Let me see. Hell yeah, Aristotle, how you doing, man? Yeah, I got you right after this one. Right after this one. Let me write to you. Got you after this guy ropes. Holy crap! Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're gonna hit Jisheth here, I think. Swing bigly, and also get dinosaurs on the field so that they can just die. But we get a draw out of this, which is pretty cool. I'd like to get a land, of course. And it looks like I just honestly just did that fast so that we can have him rope. I get my freaking coins. Give me my coins, gosh darn it. And we can get on to the next one. I'm gonna face a viewer here, and I'd like to extend a formal and polite invitation to all my viewers at any time. I really like playing you guys. Keeps things fresh, especially if I'm playing a non-historic Brawl deck. Not because I don't want to play historic Brawl, but just because I do really like playing my Explorer format decks. It's just that his Explorer as a format is completely rotten, and so I love playing you guys. It's you know, it's fantastic in that format. We just swing. Hopefully we get a, oh, Terror of the Peaks doesn't matter. Right, I forgot all of our cards aren't dinosaurs. We can do that. When it enters the battlefield, we can kill their, thing. Definitely okay with that. Do we have? We don't have anything in the graveyard. Okay, whatever. Then we just did that fast. So yeah, it's always an open invitation to play any format that I have the stuff for. I very much like, yeah, very much like the variety that playing viewers brings. Poor Aristotle. I got you, man. If you're watching the stream, if you can hear this, it'll be roughly about the time that I'm accepting your invitation here, because this dude is roping out yet again. It gave him a super long time. I know it takes a little while to restart the application, but damn. All right, well, give me my coins, please. And I'll take a individual card reward that's a mythic rare that I need also. Give me everything that I want. Thank you so much. Everything. I just got another Hullbreaker Horror from one of those. I got 2 Hullbreaker Horrors from that. That's how many I have now. So I might put together something with that stuff, you know? I've got 2 Arcane Bombardments. Something like that might be cool in the future. And there you go. Yep, accept. All right, very good. I'd like to, sorry, there it is. Play that one. Oh no, I didn't put on the spooky Halloween sleeves. That's right. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh yeah, Aristotle with the Elish Norn. He's hoping to put out a whole bunch of 1/1 tokens and then give them all +2/+2 and ruin my life like that. I go first. I can cast everything I have. I'm keeping it. That's this into this first. That is the order of the stuff we will play. I wonder if this is better than that one. I'll start with this. Pass turn. All right, good to have you, of course, Aristotle. Thank you for joining us on this, what do you call it? On this glorious occasion. That was corny. I'm sorry. I tried. I'm just trying to say that, you know, it's nice that I got like 100 subs. I actually have something to do a giveaway with and get a little attention to my little channel, you know what I mean? Really appreciate anyone who likes the video, you know? Helps the channel grow because it gets the video out to people with like similar interests and demographics to you. And believe you me, the creeps in big tech, those bespectacle, super uggos nerds, they know way too much about all of us. You know how freaking creepy those nerds are. I think we're going to go this one first, because I'd like the card, right? It gets us closer to the land drop, should we... Yeah, okay, that's really nice to get. It'll enter untapped. It's not a source of white, but as of yet, we don't have that in hand. Does this tap for any color? No, it taps for a forest. All right, fair enough. I mean, it's a 2/2 that draws us a card when it enters, so I guess that's all right. Domri also taps for only red and green. I mean, all we need is one to get this out, one source of white so far. If they attack, yeah, if Aristotle, sorry, I know who he is. Okay, so we saved 2 damage there. We got a source of white. That's very nice. Do I need it right now? Let's see. I'm kind of okay with going J-Light Ranger and then seeing what happens. Yeah, hopefully it explores us through some lands here. That would be pretty darn nice. Commune, is that what we want? That's not terrible because it could get us our selection of dinosaurs here. I think we keep it. We'll play this on white so that we have that. That also means so that when we put this onto the battlefield, we have a creature with toughness 4 or greater, or power 4 or greater, sorry. So we'll draw a card immediately on putting this in, which is pretty good, I think. We can go, let's see, we can drop this land. We could have 5 lands. Hopefully this survives, so that'll be 6, because then we could do Domri. We could fight Jade Light against this thing, because this thing makes tokens, and we do not like that. And then we could also hit Garrick's Uprising and draw a freaking card with the clean fight on this. So we very much hope for that. Non-creature spells cost 1 more. Oh, jerk off. I mean, that's good. Oh, God, that's a wrench in my plans. Oh, God, very good, very good. Yeah, I tip my fedora. I have no choice but to tip my fedora. Ugh, that sucks. All right. Well, now we're not going to kill that. We're going to fight this instead. All right, we got off easy there. We're gonna hit that one. We're gonna ruin his day right back. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna hit him with the Bugs Bunny. I hope you realize this means war. Any Looney Tunes fans there? Hell yeah, it's only me. Okay, I'll shut up. Nobody gives a fuck. All right, cool. We hit the clean fight. They could sacrifice this. It takes something off the field, and then they'll surely, or Aristotle, I know who this person is. He'll clearly attack Domri because he has the clean attack there. We do get commune with dinosaurs though. Do we play that? Yeah, I think we play that. Fine. All right. We'll grab this. I think it's the second source of white. I think we need that. We will not attack because this thing has indestructible until end of turn, so that is freaking suicide. You know, I wish, just like Ward had a visual effect, I wish that indestructible had an individual effect. Oh, God. All right, he wins. All right, you did it, dude. You did it this time. You got him. Good job. Very nice, very nice. Oh, my God. Aristotle just turned all of my chads into soy boys. God, soy boy. All right, we can't even do that. That is pretty good. I'm gonna play it out. I want him to win. Okay, we just dropped this. We hit. I think we might just do the Monster Manual Adventure here. See what we get. Goreclaw's pretty good. Should I attack with my 2/1 into the 4/7 Elshnorn and its army of super buffed freaking mega soldiers? Create 3. Oh, God. Jesus. All right. Yep. Very good. Very good. We can't block. Oh, we don't even have a clean block. Oh my God, that's good. Yeah, he's kicking our ass all over the place. And good on him. Very good. Very good. We take 8 whole entire damages, and our life is ruined. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. We drop this. That's pretty much it, right? We get the block with Shifting Ceratops. We take 8 plus 9, 17 damage. Yeah. Holy crap. And we can't even trade with any of the tokens. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, I thought he was going to give something +1/+1 counter first strike. We'll do this. We'll do this. Yeah, there you go. And that should be it, right? Oh, good. I got this, guys. What you mean to say is there? Oh, imagine if I dropped the Star of Extinction there. I would. Yeah, I wish I dropped the Star of Extinction there. Not gonna lie, that would be fucking funny, man. But yeah, that's a good game. I don't. I mean, I could be. Imagine if I just said that into Settle the Wreckage. That would be major dick, especially because this guy's a viewer, and like, I could never do that, right? As like a growing YouTuber, imagine if I just did that to him. That's the easiest way to unsubscribe someone. Imagine that shit. If you're interested in going again, Aristotle, I'll drag my feet a little while there. That was painful. My Goreclaw was 2-1, and my Shifting Ceratops was 3-2. Damn, Elshnorn, man. Was that from New Phyrexia or something? That was from way back in the day, from like the original batch of Praetors or whatever the hell they're called. I think it's all Praetors, right? One for each color. Finally, I did it. Hell, dude, you did it. You did it in some freaking style too. Yeah, it's pretty awesome when you can put out 1/1s for like cheap and then just have like a really nice plus like world effect going on there. Yeah, that was yeah, that hurt. That hurt. All right. I see he's off. I'm just going to get right into the next one. If you'd like to play again, you're more than welcome to send the invitation. If not, tip my fedora, sir. You done good. Very nice. You kicked the freaking shit out of me, dude. Oh, my God. Even if I got Jishath out, I don't think it would do it. Does Elshnorn have Vigilance? I forget. I wasn't really looking at it. I was kind of just looking at the 1/1s that were 3/3s. Because if that thing has Vigilance, then Jishath would have entered as a 7/6 -2/2, so a 5/4, which would not even get through Elshnorn. As a matter of fact, it would get killed by Elshnorn. Anyway, my friend is calling me now. Hell yeah, good. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by, Aristotle. If you're interested in liking the stream, you can like it because you kicked my ass all over the place, and I'd imagine you like that because you got your Elshnorn. I'm at Magic 30, so I've got things. Hell yeah, dude. Have a great time. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Very good, sir. That's cool. Hell yeah. This into Llanowar. Let's go. Needletooth Raptor can definitely come out of the deck. I just like it because it's like a pretty good little booger. You know what I mean? I like the little guy. We'll hit this. We'll do Ornithopter with the lands just so that we can swing in for one whole entire damage before Llanowar Elf gets killed. They're running the Scarab God, which is like some sort of like big fat combo. Unfortunately, we don't really have the Graveyard Hate to combat it, so we have to do really nicely, really fast. I think getting this thing onto the field is going to be very good. So let's can we hit him with the thanks? Let's go with oops. Let's just hit him with the oops. Shut the fuck up, idiot. You're stupid and nobody loves you. Let's go with this. Plus, and look at this guy. He's running the feminized Thomas Jefferson avatar. Oh my god. It's the guy on the $5 bill in drag. Oh my god. How disgusting. How dare you even talk to me? You don't even deserve to talk to me. You're disgusting. Let's see. We're going to hit, do we do Needletooth Raptor or Faceless Agent? I'm kind of liking Faceless Agent here. Why don't we Needletooth Raptor? We'll hit him with another oops. Because he's tilting at this point, so he's a piece of shit. So, and not to mention, I mean, I didn't even need to tell you that. Look at his avatar. So that's pretty much all you need to know. No attacks because Thrashing Brontodon doesn't get through. Let's take a moment here and just wait. Because here's the thing. I want to let you guys know. You ever drive? I would assume most of us drive. You ever drive and you're driving behind a person who's driving slow, right? And you get frustrated. What do? You start yelling at them, maybe giving them the finger in the rearview mirror, right? And then what do? They slow down, right? And why? Why does that always happen? It's because it's in our nature to antagonize the other person, right? So when you do that, you're giving them a pathway to make themselves feel good. by antagonizing you, right? And then you know that they're sitting in their windshield, and maybe you've done it to somebody else too. I have, because it's in my human nature to antagonize the other party too. Oh, I shouldn't have waited for that, because then they just go slower. They're loving doing it. And so this is exactly the same thing, right? I'm going too slow, and he's basically sitting there yelling at me in his windshield. You know what? Actually, let's take a little while. Do I have a laughing emote? I missed that with the dragons. Let's just give him. He's tilting. He hates it right now, and so that's why you should never like tailgate the person and yell at the person who is in front of you going too slow. You always stay back and then wait for your opportunity to pass them. Because this guy should not be doing this right now. Because I can just sit here and talk to my viewers like this. Guy's an idiot. Look at how tilted, and then he switched to nice, thinking that he's really getting to us. This dude is a moron. Look at how stupid he is. At the beginning of your end step, hang on, I want to read this. I want to know what it does before I click resolve. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to one target creature card from your graveyard. Oh, you don't have one. If you do, secret creature card with mana value equal to the mana value of that card plus one. That card perpetually. See, the thing is, I'm learning alchemy, so I need to make sure that I know what these cards do. You understand? Okay, it is our turn. Let's see if we drop this. We have the 6 to do this. Let's just wait a moment. Oh my god, this guy is losing his mind. Wow, what a loser. Wow, what a loser. Let's see. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses life and you scry works as, yeah. Okay. I think we have to hit the Bellowing Aegisaur here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. This dude, oh, it enters tapped. Sorry, I thought that was Sunpetal Grove for some reason. Okay, we'll hit that. I think we go Faceless Agent here is pretty good. Let's just wait a moment. Look at this. Oh my god. And you know what happens after infants throw a temper tantrum, right? They take a nap. Awakening Sun's Avatar. Unfortunately, we have 1, 2, 6 mana here, so we're 2 off of the 8. I think we don't attack. I don't think we attack with this because it prevents more damage than it deals at this point. Although actually we have enough blockers to block pretty sufficiently here. So I think we can just attack him with that. I think it's okay. They'll just take the damage. They're not insane. Let's wait. Do we want to do anything? Hang on. Let's be really thorough about this. And I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. I hope I explained exactly why I'm behaving like this now. It's just, like, I don't know why he did it, because it's in our collective human nature to antagonize the person who's losing their brain. Why would you do that? And the answer is because you didn't spend 30 seconds thinking about it. Jesus Christ, spend 30 seconds thinking about it, and those will be the best 30 seconds that you ever really thought through something. That's a great thinking through investment for only 30 seconds. Yep. William says, yup. I mean, yeah, dude, if you've ever driven a car with other people, then you know. If you've ever been behind the slow person, let's just take a moment. Yeah, because honestly, it's the exact same thing as driving behind somebody slow in traffic. Let's do this so that it gives a visual indicator to him. I don't actually really need to do this. I guess let's read this just to make sure I exile a card from a graveyard. Right. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, yep, our turn. We didn't rope there, so we get closer to having another one of these things, which is going to freaking probably break this person's brain. Let's see. I think Bellowing Aegisaur is pretty good here. Now, just give me a moment to think. Do we attack with Needletooth Raptor? Because I don't think we do, because it can get the block on the Scarab God. Although I don't think they'll attack with the Scarab God either way. I think we hold it back as a blocker, right? Let's see. Let's just do this. Do I do that? No, and also I don't want to rope so that I get another countdown timer. Because I'm sorry, but we drove this person so nuts that he actually exhausted himself, and now he isn't doing it anymore. I didn't mute him, right? Good, alright, yeah, I'm never going to mute him. I need the satisfaction in my life because I have nothing else. All I have is antagonizing other people. Oh, God, yes. Oh, not gonna lie, that was a nice laugh. And it comes from the feminized Thomas Jefferson avatar, which is just absolutely revolting. Just that should be a crime. Look at that. Like, it couldn't even be a good-looking drag queen, you know? Like, it had to be this? Like, what is this? Like, he just woke up this morning and changed his stupid fucking pronouns in his gosh darn Twitter bio to, like, she/they or something, you know? This, ugh, God, maybe something starting with, like, a V, you know? Ugh, God. Let's see, we have 4 lands, which kind of stinks. We can go Goblin and Archomancer into Arcane Signet, and then we could be ready to, hit the Jishath. Do they have anything with Death Touch out? Hexproof Menace. Yeah, let's do, this doesn't really, let's do this. This is a nice source of white here. So that will help towards that. We still only have 7 sources of mana. Do we attack? I think we might want to start attacking. I think, Bellowing Aegisaur and this are pretty good because if they block Bellowing, do I want to do that with Bellowing Aegisaur? Because then they get the clean block with the Scarab God, although we do get a +1/+1 counter on everything if they do that. So I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, he's doing it again! Oh, we got him, boys. We got him. Poor idiot. We're going to hit this. Permanents we control. Hexproof and indestructible, so we'll get a +1/+1 counter on everything but Bellowing Aegisaur, and we get to deal 5 damage to Scarab God. Well, what does this do? I think we have to kill the Scarab God and kind of force him to, when it dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, boys! Oh, boys, and that's why you never do the Yurgo on your opponent. Because then all it is a function of time before you fall apart so hard that you actually dissolve into a puddle of your own misery. Boys, sometimes the psychological game is the strongest game. We weren't even playing Magic the Gathering. That, and I don't like doing that stuff, but that, boys and girls, and I don't think I have to tell you, I just want to accentuate the moment. You already know. You can sing along if you like. That was the mind game. Oftentimes, in the right freaking conditions or situations, stronger than any Magic card you could ever play. What an idiot, dude. Oh my god, he actually threw a temper tantrum, exhausted himself, woke up, started throwing another one, and just... Dude, what do you think it was like on the other side of the game where he is? What do you think it's like? Like, in his, like, dimly lit basement with, you know, like, Doritos wrappers and, like, you know, empty bags of chips strewn all about, you know, Cheeto dust caking his keyboard, the empty Mountain Dew cardboard cups from Taco Bell all over the place, you know what I mean? The freaking disgusting, crusty chair with the hole cut out in the bottom for the gamer bucket beneath. Like, oh my god, what a... Oh, poor guy just got slaughtered. Oh, and it had nothing to do with the game. Oh, you love to see it. Sorry if I'm being a little gloaty there, but oh god, that just... Oh, you love to see it. Not really, but if it's gonna happen, you know, like, I might as well be victorious from it. They'll swing for 1 whole entire damage. Not even. I guess they might hold open a spell or something there. Fair enough. I think we'll do Drover the Mighty past the turn. Next turn, we can hit Topiary Stomper and drop this tapped, and it's all good. I think it's probably best to do that. We'll get we'll have 3 forests at that point, so I think we can get a plains, so that we can have double white. This gives us all of our colors. Very fortunate to have that. A little bit of a slow start there. Damn, very nice. Very nice. That's really cool. Damn, and I like the art, too. Got some bluish purples there. Okay, let's just do we do Topiary, or do we do this one? Because this one draws us a card. I'm kind of liking that, because it might get us to, another land or something, you know? Okay, good. So we don't have to, yeah, I think that's probably the best. I don't know if it's the best, but it feels pretty good. Next turn, we can go Silverback Elder into Forest, I think. Which is pretty good. Or we could even do Silverback Elder into Reckless Rage. Is there anything that could be killed here? I mean, not really. They don't have anything super good yet.
We will unleash an autumn of steel leaves.
Unfortunately, we can't really get at their Planeswalker right now. But we can go Silverback Elder and then hit the Commune with Dinosaurs, which I kind of like. We do have the Burn Down the House for the really nice play on some of their stuff, though, coming up. Yeah, let's hit this. Commune with Dinosaurs. I like Kinjali's Sunwing. I kind of like that, but do we need the mana? Because the mana might be good. Do we need the mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The mana might be good. Unfortunately, I think we have to get that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's probably going to be. The thing is, they're going to get that 3/5 conceivably up to 4/6, which takes it out of the range of Burn Down the House, which sucks. Hopefully they don't put the +1/+1 on that. I would assume that they will, though, which sucks. If they don't, we can burn down the house. Conjure a card named Regal Force onto the battlefield. Okay, well, you know what? That's probably going to be good, I have to assume. Oh, it's a 5. Okay, so they drew tons of cards. Hopefully they don't give everything... Even if they give everything +1/+1, I think that we still can kill them all once we kill the +1/+1 thing, and then everything else has 5 damage on it. So I think we're going to hit a pretty big... Yeah, that gives +1/+1 to all their elves, but we're... Doesn't it? I thought it did. Oh, with an additional +1/+1 counter. Okay, each creature you control of the chosen type enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Well... I guess this is going to be the burn down the house of our lives because, yeah, that needs to happen yesterday. So now's as good of a time as ever, right? Let's see. We have red, red. Let's just tap this for red. We'll tap this now. We'll drop burn down the house. Yep. That's bigly. Do we need to do anything else? We have no, just that. And we swing for 5 whole entire damages. They have 3 lands. So their whatever it's called, commander is a little out of reach now. I'm sure they have plenty. They drew tons of cards there, so yeah. I'm sure they can definitely recover nice and easy. Yep, is that their whole turn? Oh, yes. And we were going to Reckless Rage that on their end step anyway. It was going to be brutal for them. Yeah, that was a freaking disastrous wipe for them. So lucky that that card they brought out onto the field was not only a 5/5, but that they didn't give that 3/5 the +1/+1 counter to have it survive. And their Planeswalker would have survived the wipe, too. So, obviously, they didn't know what was in our hand. We got kind of fortunate there. It was a good move by them. It's just we had the right counter. Oh, God. That's why I love running these wipes in this deck. I just freaking love... I mean, you know, I guess I could, at this point, since I'm running white, I could run stuff like Depopulate, Doomscar, you know, but... I don't know. I like that the damage-based wipes interact with the dinosaurs and rage abilities, right? Like the Bellowing Aegisaur we saw, it gives everything a +1/+1 counter, but then we have Ripjaw Raptor, whenever it's dealt damage, draw a card. We know Ranging Raptors, whenever it's dealt damage, we search for a basic land, put it onto battlefield tapped. Trapjaw Tyrant, whenever it's dealt damage, exile another target creature an opponent controls until Trapjaw leaves the field. Oh, we're facing red and green. Oh, Tovolar. Cool, man. Oh, boy. We're going to get Oh, boy. We're going to get freaking run at. Oh, man. And we actually do not have green for, like, any of our stuff here. So that has to be a mulligan. This looks better. The lands are a little slow, but we get this, and then this enters untapped. But we'll probably just do this into this and commune with dinosaurs anyway. We'll keep this. Yep, that. This enters tapped, so we'll just do this. Bub, I assume that was BRB, I'm not sure, or yup. Okay, we'll do this one tapped. Yes, there it is. Commune with dinosaurs, and now our next 2 lands will enter untapped. I like Ripjaw on this one. Because Colossal Majesty here at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature, power 4 or greater, draw a card. So this can make that happen a lot faster than Carnage Tyrant here can do that. Unfortunately, next turn is still a little empty. We don't really have anything to do. First strike when it deals combat down to exile. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's good stuff. Okay, we'll drop this and do nothing else. Oh shit! 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 No, not nothing else. Oh, thank God! I only hit spacebar once. Oh. Oh, I saved you from ripping out your hair. You're welcome. Saved myself from ripping out my hair. I'm welcome too. Three Stooges, curly style. Oh boy. Oh wow. All right. They draw some nice cards because they have Tovolar. Whenever a werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Very, 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 very good. Hopefully we can get rid of it next turn, because not only would I love to draw a card with a Ripjaw Raptor, should it be fortunate enough to live through the next turn, but we can Savage Stomp Tovolar and profit a card off of it. If they attack, I think I'm not going to block, because it would feel like a combat trick. Although now, obviously they tapped out, so I doubt they attack. Yeah. All right, so we profit cards. That is very good. That is super duper very good. I think instead of Trapjaw Tyrant, I think we kill Tovolar, draw the card. Right? That is the right one, right? Yeah, I think it's this one. Force them to spend. They have 5 mana on the field, so they can spend their whole turn casting Tovolar. Maybe have 1 land left over should they get their drop. They're deciding whether or not they want to bring that to hand. Or command zone. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think I took too long. I don't think I was too much of a jerk. Oh, we get this. Yeah, let's drop that. Nice. We get a thing that we can actually play, and we do not attack. That is pass turn. Yeah, Ripjaw Raptor at 5/6 now gets around Burn the House. And if they want to kill it, conceivably with either fights or damage spells, we can profit hopefully 2 times off of it. Hopefully it takes them 2 burn spells to get it, all the while drawing us cards. We'll see. They don't have a very good fight yet. Okay, they go Cultivate. Very good. All right, so they're going to have big mana on the next turn. But not this turn. So, A-okay with that one. I'm thinking drop a Tally. We'll also get a nice card out of Colossal Majesty. So we got a card last turn. We'll get one this turn. So now it has not only paid for itself in terms of cards, but nets us an extra one. Happy with that. It's not the greatest because it's only 1 per turn, but it's still 1 per turn, and it costs 3. Repeatable draw. I like it. Okay, they have 2 mana with the Celestis. Or I guess I missed a 3rd. Maybe that was behind my text box. My bad. They'll exile a card, conceivably a creature card from a graveyard. We don't have one. Oh, okay, sorceries. Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. They will most likely not attack. I think that would be utter insanity. Okay, yep, we draw a card. You'll love to see it. Nissa, who shakes the world. Okay, I don't think that's very good now. They can attack through the 3/3 things it makes, although it gets us very close to Jisheth. Is it the time to put down Nissa right now? Because I could also drop a Tally, have a 6/6 on the field, and have them be very afraid of that. All while I think I might want to go a Tally. No attacks, right? Yeah, no attacks. Thrashing Brontodon gets cleanly blocked by Cemetery Prowler and vice versa, so that's good to keep untapped. Ripjaw Raptor, obviously great discourager of attacks if they can't get rid of it, and it doesn't look like they're doing a very good job as of yet. Their commander costs 2 extra, so that's a considerable amount of their mana. I see 4, 7, 8 mana on the field, and sorceries cost them less. So Escape to the Wilds, that's good stuff. They paid it for 4 instead of 5. Let's see what they got. Oh god, they're gonna use that on Ripjaw Raptor. Well, although a Tally is pretty good for them to use that on too, not gonna lie. They have to make a good decision here. Yeah, we keep Ripjaw. Oh, and they gave us a Mountain. That's a good trade for them. That's really good. Let's see. We can cast Nissa for 5. And then we could probably get down a... It looks like once again they will not attack. Okay. Let's see. Nissa tapping as little forests as possible for Nissa, right? Let's see. This is not a forest and this is not a forest. So those are the ones that we will tap for land. Doesn't matter. Yep, there you go. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nissa. I think we can go +1er. Or actually, hang on. My bad. Let's tap this for mana. Now let's +1 her. Yes, I got this. I'm doing it, okay? I'm doing it. And we will tap all of that mana for yes, for Carnage Tyrant. At this point, do I swing with Ripjaw Raptor and have them do a lot of blocking? Or do I hold it all open to... Yeah, I think I need to prevent their attack on Nissa. I think it's probably more valuable defending Nissa at this point because it makes it a lot easier to hit Jishath. That's the kind of the whole point of having those things that add extra mana in this thing here. It's not really for the land. Oh, that's good. That gives their creatures +1/+0 in haste. I played with this a little bit in the what's it called? The Post Malone Rakdos deck that they had for that event. I definitely got some good stuff out of this. It was pretty cool. I'd like to take this time once again to remind you all to read the description because I'm basically just asking for you to let me know that you were at the stream by talking in chat, and then afterwards to comment on the video so that way I can talk to you. And like get your in-game information from you in that comments that, you know, like if I would assume I don't have the visibility here. That's, oh no, they freaking Blizzard brawled my thing. Ugh, what a jerk off. Ugh, and doesn't that thing get indestructible too? Okay. Let's see. I would like to go Jisheth if we can, but it's kind of hard to do too much good with it right now. I think we might need to, though. I think we might need to go Jisheth right now. And then it'll kill stuff, but I don't think they'd want to block with this, so it would make it hard for them to know what to block with exactly. All right, so let's Forest for mana. Yeah, I know. It's gonna rope me. Shut up. Fuck you. Let's see. We're gonna do this. Yes. Yes. You know what? I'm just realizing I actually could have gone this first if I did the Temple Gardens out first. In which case, you know what? We'll just do we'll do this. We'll make them scared to attack by bringing in this as well, Trapjaw Tyrant. We'll hold open the small creatures so that next turn we can go Silverback Elder into a couple small creatures. We're going to attack. We are definitely attacking. I think that's good. Yep. I don't think they want to attack with their Packsong Wolf, which is or block, excuse me, which means that they'll probably have to block with other things if they don't really want to. Okay, we got a clean hit with Jishath there, so hopefully we get something. We get nothing. That's really great, but we did get the clean hit. It's still on the field. We can go Silverback Elder and then start cleaning out the Celestis and Ranger class, which is pretty good. Jishath is still untapped, so it can still block, of course. Trapjaw Tyrant is a great... Oh, boy. Well, that's good. Hopefully we can survive, because that's going to be the first artifact or enchantment we get rid of with this guy. That's brutal. Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. Do they have trample? Doesn't have trample. Doesn't have trample. Okay. No trample. No trample. No trample. Looks like we just lose though. I don't know. Looks like, oh yeah, that's just about it. Damn, good game. Very good, very good. If only we had another mana to destroy what's it called, Thrashing Brontodon there. Woo! Damn. Damn, that's big good game. Damn, very good. Very good to the damn. Damn, if only we had the mana for the Thrashing Brontodon. Oh, damn. Damn. Good stuff. That was a big fat. Oh, damn. Very good. Very good. They bided their time very well. And they made the right move with the Jisheth. If only we had gotten a nice hit on the Jisheth, though, because their stuff did not have trample. So if we could have gotten 1 or 2 dinosaurs, I don't know if that would have made the difference. I mean, they brought us down to -17. That's good. Jesus. Woo! Holy goodness, man. But yeah, I have some upgrading with this deck to do. In addition to the ones I showed, Nyx Bloom Ancient, Mirari's Wake, Oracle of Moldiah, then there's like this thing called Cabaret Revels. I think it's an alchemy card, but it's like whenever you cast a creature spell, or when it enters the battlefield, I don't remember, but like you seek a card of lesser mana value, which is really nice repeatable card advantage, you know? Yeah, so I'm thinking that would be good too. It's like an enchantment that costs 3 mana and some combination of reds and greens. This has to be mulligan. The mana situation is not the greatest there. Oh dear. Yeah, we can take this. We'll drop the Great Henge. It's not the worst. It's not good. It's not the worst. Yeah. Okay. Rockfall Veil first. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Layer the Hydra. Oh, that's a phenomenal top deck there. As a matter of fact, I would like to play Monster Man. No, I think we'll play Goreclaw because it probably just dies either way. I was just thinking about playing this so that they can't counter Goreclaw when I drop him. I think we might drop Monster Manual now, actually. Because now that I see this, I don't really want to drop this. Just have them kill it and then have open mana to counter or kill Goreclaw. Probably counter. Yeah, I just want to have that so that they can't counter things. Okay, now I see Rhythm of the Wild. I really like that. Because now our stuff has haste and can't be countered. So we will at least get some damage in before they use their kill spells. Not terrible. We're obviously letting a Nicol Bolas the Ravager set up a little bit, but we're getting a little bit of setup ourselves. Okay, this comes into play untapped and we scry, which is pretty good. We'll do that right now. Herald's Horn is... I like it. I like it. We can cast Goreclaw, and then this will tap for 2 mana, so we will be able to hold open Heroic Intervention. We will haste Goreclaw so that we start getting the damage in. Our opponent has this avatar, which is freaking cool. That was like... I think that was just recently put into the shop. I don't know how long it's going to be in there, but there's a bundle of like 5 sleeves. I think it only costs 1,500 gold for the 5 sleeves, so that's like, you know, that's pretty affordable, 300 each. You can get that done in like a day or 2 of normal playing, not even crazy playing. It looks like they're looking to kill one of our cards there, which is great because return them to their owner's hands. I think we might want to hit the Heroic Intervention on that one. Because now we can cast Jisheth, and then swing in with that and Goreclaw. +1/+1 counter, because it already has haste, and now it gets put up to 9. And I'm sure they'll wipe the board, so we don't want to do too much here. As a matter of fact, I think... Do we do Zakama? Because the thing is, Zakama, it won't untap our lands. I think maybe we don't do Zakama. I think, how about just Topiary and Zakama? Yes, I clicked spacebar, it didn't work. Alright, +1/+1 counter. +1/+1 counter. We get the land. I assume they wipe board, so I don't think they have too much to worry about. Hit the forest. Yeah, they didn't concede. It's pretty obviously a board wipe. Oh boy. I think that's it. Good game. All right, there you go. Very nice. We did it, boys. Oh, clean, too. Holy crap. Clean, man. Wow. Damn, dude, I love Goreclaw, I'm telling you, man. And I didn't even, like, really consider it, but, like, the fact that it gives Jishath an extra +1, you know, so, like, we get to look through an extra card, through some extra cards and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty darn good, not gonna lie. That's a nice play with Jishath. Holy crap, I have almost... Okay, what the hell time is it? Because I did want to stream, like, a little extra today. Okay, good. It's 1:50. It's almost 2 o'clock. That means I've almost been going 3 hours, which I can feel good about. I definitely did a considerable amount extra. I usually go around, like, an hour, or 2 hours, sorry. God damn it, these people keep free... Because it's, like, election season here in New York, and probably, if you're in America, you too. And, like, I keep getting these texts, like, how did you creeps get my number? You probably paid some freaking scumbag on the black market for data. It's like, stop texting me data. They sent me picture messages. Like, how annoying is that? Like, they send picture messages. They're using freaking everybody's data. Oh my god, so annoying. These freaking people, I swear to god. Lower than whale shit, and whale shit's at the bottom of the ocean. God. And then they ask for money, too. These scumbags have the gall to ask for money. Ugh. Okay. Let's do that. We'll do this. You know what? That is pretty good because it will get us a card. It's not the land that we necessarily wanted. I think now is the right time to hit Rhythm of the Wild. Hopefully they don't have the freak, what's it called? Spell Pierce, but I think now while the blue-white player, or well, Esper, but they're blue-white, while they're tapped out roughly, yeah, and Spell Pierce was their only option for that one. I'm okay getting Rhythm of the Wild out. They also kill a lot of stuff, so definitely fine with doing that now. Unfortunately, we can't use this and then use its ability, so I think we're gonna go this. We're gonna give it the +1/+1 counter, I think. We don't need to give it haste to tap a green mana for nothing. Hopefully we get a land, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I would like to kill this because it fixes all their mana and adds mana. Return it to its owner's hand, then I exile a card from my hand. That kind of stinks. I don't mind getting rid of this. I think it's less likely against this sort of deck that it's going to be useful. So, and it's pretty far out from being casted. We get another draw off of this guy. That's pretty cool. We can give it haste and then run in at that. They only have 1 mana, and it's this. So maybe they're waiting to see if they need to Fatal Push it or not. They will need to Fatal Push it. We're going to give it haste. I want the draw. I really hope it's a land. We need that land drop. Kill that. I assume that if they have the Fatal Push, they're going to do the land. Okay, they don't have the Fatal Push. That would have been great for them to save that, I think. Right? Doesn't that make, like, a little too... Yeah. Let me bring that up real fast. Yeah, +1s to make those tokens, so yeah, we don't need that. Okay, we got a land. That is really nice because we can play Thrashing Brontodon with haste and then swing in, get its 3 damage in, and then sacrifice it to kill that, right? If you would draw a card except the first one, draw 2 cards instead, I think we definitely want to get rid of that. So why don't we do that, huh? We're going to haste it. Wow, they don't like that. Good. They do not like it. Wow. Tap it for mana right now. Resolve. I think I'd still rather get the damage in, so we'll lose that mana because we have to go to combat in order to get that damage in. We'll attack with this. Only this. Their hand is down to 2 cards, so we definitely want to press our advantage now. Take away draws from them if we can. So I think that's pretty good. We lost a 3/4 creature, but we did get the 3 damage in. You know, not the worst thing in the world. All right. I think Guardian Project... I'm kind of all right with Guardian Project right now, so that we can start, like, getting big creatures onto the field. It's that or Jade Light. I kind of like Guardian Project. Really hope it's not countered. Oh, we got Guardian Project down. Let's bring it up for the uninitiated. It's been a little while since it was in Standard. I don't see it all the time. Basically, it seems like it's tailor-made for singleton formats like Commander, yeah. All right. Well, that's good. I like this one. It's Goreclaw at home, but it is really good. Dinosaur use cast spells. Wow. Dinosaur spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Very much like that guy. Let's see. I think we will start with Jade Light Ranger. I think we'll give her a +1/+1 counter because we can't be sure that it's going to get +1/+1 counters on its own. So +1/+1 counter. Now we'll see how big it gets. Yep. Draw me cards. Oh, look at all the cards. Look at the cards. Oh, big cards. Arcane Signet. Yeah, we can use it. Mac Finn, how you doing, man? I'm back. How are the games going? Pretty good, pretty good. We're doing all right in this one. Unless you control a mountain or a plains, this has basic land types, so we did. Yeah, I'm having a good time here, man. We're doing all right. I think we tap this for 2 mana. It doesn't really matter which colors. Arcane Signet. And then Mind Stone. And we just got some big ramp. Yeah, we're doing all right, man. We're fortunate we have the card advantage up against an Esper player. It doesn't mean we're going to win, but we got Rhythm of the Wild and Guardian Project up against him, so we have a chance. Each player draws a lot of cards. Doesn't that mean that I have to discard now? Oh, I don't have to discard. Oh, it's at the beginning of the end step that you discard, not at the end of turn? Okay, I didn't realize that, because if it was at the end of turn, we would have had to discard, but since it was after the beginning of the end step, okay, cool. Exile all non-creature, non-land cards. Monster Manual, I mean, not the worst thing in the world, since we have lands, we have this guy. It doesn't work on the commander. It's nice because we do run a bunch of, like, big dinosaurs, you know. They have 2 lands right now. 2 whole entire lands. I would like to start out with this guy with a +1/+1 counter. Get a nice card out of that. Shaper's Sanctuary. Oh, that is getting dropped right now. Oh yeah, up against Esper. Yeah, don't mind if I do. What else? We're kind of putting a lot of stuff in towards a board wipe is my problem right now. So I am happy just attacking with Jade Light at this point and passing the turn. Highly doubt they block with Commander. All right, and we pass turn holding open Jishat. Do I drop Otepic? Might not be the worst thing in the world to drop Otepic. Gets another card at a Guardian Project. +1/+1 counter. And if they don't wipe field, then it's pretty nice to yeah, have that alongside dinosaurs here. This actually costs 0 right now. I still don't want to play it right now because I'd like to like have it on the field. It's a 2/2 that can get a +1/+1 counter. What I'd really like to do is get rid of that commander, because I know they're planning on going big cards. Okay, players have no maximum hand size. We choose 1 non-land card and return all others to owner's hand. Which one do we choose? Maybe Knight of the Stampedes, that way Jishath is a little closer to affordable. Right, Jisheth costing 6. We have the 6th mana. They hold open 3 lands. With this in hand, it's pretty obvious that that's for a counter. Okay, well, I mean, at least they telegraphed to that to us pretty obviously. Let's see. We'll start with I think they want to counter Rhythm of the Wild, though. I would imagine that's what they want to do. So Arcane. Oh, no, I meant Arcane Signet. They're so freaking close together. So we assume that definitely gets countered, unfortunately. That kind of sucks that happened. Whatever. Yeah, that was stupidly obvious. Fair enough. Let's see. We'll do maybe Ripjaw Raptor isn't bad to get it onto the field. Alright, swing with that. They have their commander in hand. We have to discard a lot of cards. I might want to keep the... no, let's start with that. Shapers can probably... Otepic can probably go. Kind of like this guy, because he'll dork for 2 mana. I like that guy. It can get us big cards. I like this one can probably go. This one could probably go. We have 4 down. And maybe the Mind Stone and do I want the I want the Arcane Signet. And how about the land? Unfortunately. Wow, that was tough. That was free. Wow, okay, that was tough. Let's see. Okay. Still have 6 lands, or 6 mana capacity, what with this one and 5 lands. Okay, they hold out and obviously counters. Why don't we start out with a Shaper Sanctuary? That's a pretty good one for them to counter, I think. I like this one because it dorks for a lot. I think they're waiting to counter Rhythm of the Wild, to be honest. I wouldn't mind this either. But it's activated abilities. This is a triggered ability. That's not an activated ability. So yeah, I don't think we'll play it. We'll swing with Ripjaw only. No sense in attacking with the 3/5 that they have a clean block on. Do I? Yeah, we'll play it. Why not? Might draw some cards. We'll see. Okay, we might get a land drop with that one. Okay, we get a land drop. That's pretty good, because with all of our discounts, and we'll see if we maintain those discounts, but we have enough to go Rhythm of the Wild into a tally. Hell yeah, what's happening, Darren? How you doing? Welcome back. Appreciate having you. Oh yeah, they hit the time warp. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I did play it into a wipe, in fact. Fair enough. Definitely sucks. We'll go Rhythm of the Wild into Jadelight. Detection Tower, I think, is good. I mean, we could go Nissa and then try to bait them that way. Right. Can we hang on. Do we have a forest to +1? Okay, we do have a forest to +1. We'll do that. Yep, this guy right here. Yep. So we're gonna go Rhythm of the Wild, right? Rhythm of the Wild, and we can't really go Rhythm of the Wild into Jadelight there. Oh yeah, we can. We have just enough mana. Sorry. Yep, we can. That's pretty good. I would assume if they have a counter, they counter that. Okay. We're gonna give this the +1/+1 counter. Yep. All right. Alright, they do that for a land, which is like, it just thins out their library, because according to this, lands they control already have tap for 1 mana of any color, so it just thins. We'll probably keep that on top of library, because it goes through some cards, possibly, right? I kind of like it. It reduces cost of creatures, gets us through cards. Does it give +1/+1 as well? No, okay, it doesn't give +1/+1. Nevertheless, it reduces costs. Might get us some cards. Okay, so hopefully we can do something nice. Something nice might be a Great Henge into a Tally. Oh, yeah, we do get 2 cards. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. Yeah. Yep, definitely draw the card. And the other one? Yes. Anger of the Gods. Okay, we lose a land there. Draw some cards, though, so, you know, a tough trade, but a trade. Each draw 3 cards. Yeah, we're getting big life to us there. Okay. They foretell what's most likely Doomscar. And they will, in fact, get the attack there. There goes my sound effect. My beautiful sound effect gone. Ugh. Okay. Command tower. That's good. Taps for all the colors. Yes. Okay, there it is. Okay, I think we can tap this for the land. Then do this.
Behold, nature's true power.
Let's see. I think we can start with a Tally. Haste. I'd actually like to go Dominaria United here, because I would love to fight their commander. So we'll see if that resolves. It does resolve, so we're going to fight that commander. Most definitely. They don't like that one. Okay, each player draws 1 cards. Okay. Yep, so we take that one. We get the fight off. Pretty good, because it'll take some of their mana in order to recover from that. Not terrible, not terrible. Do we do anything else? Yeah, definitely Herald's Horn, I think. Right? It is Herald's Horn, right? I mean, it could also be Masked Vandal, and then we could probably take out this thing, which is central to their strategy. I think maybe it's actually this. Yeah, definitely that. We'll even give it haste. Yep. This one. And it's exiled, so it's going to be tough for them to get it back. Oh, yes. All right. And we swing for 11 plus 2 is 13 damage. They'll go down to 14. Hopefully we get some nice spells. Oh, no. Oh, that's good. They're going to need a board wipe for that boy. They're going to need a board wipe for that guy. And while we are at it, we'll hit the Great Henge. End turn. Looks like they're they have tons of cards. So they're probably running tons of board wipes. I haven't seen the Doomscar that they foretold yet. I have to assume it's that. So it's unfortunate that we lose our Terror of the Peaks, but we do have a hasted Jisheth on deck. It's farewell. Artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. So that's a lot of stuff, unfortunately. We keep Nissa. We keep Domri. They still have something foretold. How many forests do we have here? 1. Okay, so we only have 1 thing that Nissa adds extra mana with. Let's say we have 7 lands. If I drop another, that's 8. We have 9 with this. We have actually 4 lands in total with this, which means that we can go Herald's Horn into Jisheth, I believe. Right? 8 lands, 9, and then, so this is now, let's go this.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I think we wait, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it's going to cost 7, right? So -3. 1, 2, 3, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually don't have enough to do that. All right, screwed that up a little. We're just going to go Jisheth. We're going to, can we do anything for +1? Nah, I don't think it's worth it. Why don't we get the, let's get the swing in. Because I want them to block that land. I want them to lose their commander and have to pay a lot for it again. Its cost is already increased by 4 the next time they cast it. It costs 4, so it'll cost 8 for them to recast it. We lose yet another land. But they lose their commander. We'll do marauding and ranging. That's pretty good. Although I don't know about Galta, because I feel like they're just gonna wipe, right? So we might want to leave Galta out because we can tutor for Galta with Forerunner. This at least gets us a land right there. How you doing, Richard? What's happening? Oh wait, you live? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yep, that's probably, yeah, I didn't respond, I guess. So yeah, that's definitely why. How you doing, man? Welcome. We're gonna drop a forest so that way we can use it alongside Nissa there to get some extra damage in. I think we'll just plus this and pass. I'm not going to play J-Light Ranger into another wipe. They have something foretold. We have to assume it's Doomscar. Let's see. With this forest here, we have 1-2 with the forest. And then we have untap it, 3-4 with the forest, plus an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 11 mana. Jisheth costs 10, so we can afford it. Oh, and then we have 11 with this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 7 is 11, and then, right? That's yeah. That's 11, 12. So we can actually do Herald's Horn into Jisheth. Did I put a stop there? That's my mistake if I did. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, yep. Decline, sure. Herald's Horn. Right, let's do this plus. Wait, do we plus it? You know what? I don't think we even have to do that. What if we just did Anger of the Gods into Jisheth so that we could get the damage on this thing? Or we could do 3 damage to target creature right now. See what they do. Okay, because now when Jisheth comes in, if they don't have a kill for him, that's going to deal only 1 damage to this and then 7 damage to them.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Oh, do we get it? Do we get it? Because it only has to deal 1 damage for the trample damage to then deal the rest of the excess to them. Oh, big brain. Oh, boys. Boys, big brain. Big brain. Oh. Oh, we did it. Oh, boys. What's the size of that brain? XXXXXXXXL. Oh boy, wow, it's leaking out my ears. Oh my god. Wow, look at that. You'll love to see it. I think I'll play one more. Appreciate having you, Richard. Gotta do it for the big fat bastards, man. I got you, man. We're gonna do another one. You might notice, Richard, this is the first time that I'm playing this Jisheth historic brawl pile here. This is the plus little surprise part of the title there. That's really all it is. Once again, I'd like to invite you to read the description for the giveaway if you're interested in that. Just leave a comment after this video is done, right after the stream. I don't know if you can comment on the video so much as write in chat. I don't know if you can comment on the video like until it's over and like, you know, not a stream anymore. And that goes for you too, Darren, because you were typing code, so it might have been a little confusing. I'm sorry if it was. I'm letting you know. Just now that I know that you were here, just leave a message like beneath this video after it's gone live. You have 24 hours to do that because, you know, we have things to do, you know? Not like church, you bunch of freaking sinners. Don't worry, I'm not at church either. I screwed up and freaking hit accept on a hand that sucks because I was busy running my goddamn mouth with verbal diarrhea. All right, but nevertheless, yep, comment on it and you will be included in the pickings for that. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to let you know, especially Richard because I just saw you there. But yeah, the details are in the description. Okay, I think I screwed up this one, so we'll try to be quick through this one and just start another one. If I don't get a land, I'm just gonna start another one. Or if it's not even a green land. Close. Close, but no cigar. I hear that saying used to come from fairs where they used to hand out cigars as prizes, and if you got close to winning a game, well, you were close, but you don't get your cigar. That might be where bubblegum cigars come from, too. You know, for, like, the kids. You know, because tobacco companies would never want children to smoke, right? Right? I don't know. Ask the country of India where they had cigarette huts right outside of schools on purpose. I don't know. Wonder if that's the only place. No. No. No, 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 no. Free mulligan. Shh. Oh boy. Okay. Would not mind a land so we can go ranging raptors into Savage Stomp. Oh boy, and now they tap that, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that entered the battlefield under their control this turn. Heavens to Betsy. Okay, we will grab I mean, it's probably best to grab a plains, but I kind of want to grab the mountain. The trick to getting the balloons with the dart is to throw the darts like a football. The spin keeps the balloons from moving, so the dullness of the darks does. Interesting. Hey, there you go. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff like carnival science as it's called. There's this dude Mark Rober. Some of us probably know him because he's like, you know, kind of a bigger YouTuber. But yeah, there's that dude. He has some very interesting videos, and one of them is about carnival science. I think we'll start by swinging with ranging raptors, and then we'll hit the terror. It's just they don't block this. They just take the 3. I played the Shaper Sanctuary first so that when we drop Terror of the Peaks now, if they want to instant speed kill him, at least we get the card. with Shaper's Sanctuary. We don't believe that he'll stay around, but okay, he'll stay around one turn. Hopefully we get something to cast with him. That kind of sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, shoot. We can play Jisheth. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is totally out of control. Oh, shit. We are obviously killing the Angel with that oh, God. Oh, there it is, boys. All right. I'm not going to lie to you. I deserve the applause. I am further not going to lie to you. I'm freaking starving. I am further not going to lie to you. Coffee and water was taken care of a while ago, but I still got some coffee and water that needs to be expelled. Richard, I hope you're happy with this. It wasn't much, but there is a 3-hour stream to look back on and, be fond of those memories, really just appreciate it. But anywho, once again, I'd like to direct everyone to the description. Once again, if you enjoyed what you saw today, I was on my slightly better behavior than usual, not going to lie. But there's a subscribe button, and I keep my videos in playlists, so you can see if you want to subscribe to them. Every like helps the channel grow, gets the videos out to more people, puts an ever-increasingly large Grinch-like smile from ear to ear across my face. I thank you so much, big fat bastards, big fat basterdettes, kings and queens, all my chatters there, for taking the time to drop by today. Have a good time. It really adds to my experience as a streamer to have people to talk to. It's really, really nice for me. I hope you guys enjoy it too. You come back, so you can't hate it. Thank you so much, everyone. No, please, Richard. It's all good. We have lives to do. I know that you were in church, and I know that you were a devout man praying to the cross. So it's all good. I know you were in church. Not me though. I'm a sinner. So take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Really, really enjoyed having you there. Really enjoyed debuting the Jishath thing here. Yeah, Jesus Christ, I need to eat some freaking food, man. Holy God, I'm starving. I'm thinking something with Sweet Baby Ray's on it. I'm done, man. You guys have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for stopping by.